Good evening, guys, and welcome to another Saturday evening. Let's see who we get in here.
Whoops, I still have my avatar up there.
No problem. Good evening, Gil. Good to see you again. Feeling Clan Wolf on your side, Gil, and Crew 1351 also on your side.
Yep.
And Oakham, good to see you. Davo on your side. Adonir on your side as well. Good to see you. Norfolk, UK Prepper, good to see you. And we have CR in the house as well. Good to see you too. Yeah, let's see if I missed someone. Yeah, Lisa in the house as well. We wait a couple of more minutes and let people join and see if there will be more people. Iris Cooking Vlogs, good to see you, ma'am. Dave Ollerhead, good to see you. And Fire Dr. Ninja Turtle, good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Willow Tree, good to see you and welcome. Half White Hunky Hoary, yeah, I know you. Good to see you again. That was a really tongue twister. And Teresa Buchanan, good to see you, ma'am. And Kraken Grind, good to see you. Little One Prepper on your side. And Guess Mad Killed, good to see you. I think that's all that's joined. Yeah.
Yes, Sierra's on both sides. He's on mine and yours.
Yeah, I saw that too. So we wait a couple of more minutes before we get into this topic. And the topic for today is, what is your dream trip gear? That's a tough one, but I think we can get through it. And Prepper for the Ages, good to see you again, Jill. And Prepper for the Ages, she's baking bread, but listening.
Yeah, she's baking bread, and Teresa's doing dishes.
Norfolk UK Prepper asks, what's the blue shield next to a name? Is that a new mod change icon? Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. Because it's happening over on my side. So yeah, it's on mine too. Occasionally, some people don't see it. They see the blue wrench still.
Yeah.
But some on YouTube, they'll see that. On StreamYard shows us their wrenches still. They don't show the blue shield yet. So
Prepper for the Ages says, I just bought my dream prepping gear, a campfire coffee pot, also a cast iron Dutch oven. Oh, a Dutch oven is something I would like to have, so that's another gear I would like to have, actually. So I think we have waited long enough so we can get into today's topic.
Well, talking about your Dutch oven there, we have several. Having been involved with Boy Scouts, we have a lot. But we have the ones with the legs. We also have flat bottom ones with you can put either on a regular stove, or you can suspend it above the coals or whatever. And
we have actually a question.
My wife got some enamel coated ones, so you don't have to season them.
Okay, that's
so
good.
They got enamel coating inside and out.
Willow Tree, he has a question. How do you use a Dutch oven?
Oh, it's easy. You get yourself a nice fire going, and you preferably a longer fire. And so what you do is once you get the coals, you rake the coals to the one end, and that's how that's where you cook the Dutch oven. You don't use it over flames. You use it over coals, and you can do just about anything you do. Anything you do with a regular oven, you can do in there. Anything you do with a regular pot, just about you can do in there. We sometimes we will line them because we want to preserve the seasoning on it. If we're going to be using chili or something with tomatoes in it, which are acidic, we'd line it with aluminum foil and then cook inside of that so it's easy to clean up on. We've made bread in them. We've made chili. We've made cornbread, dinner rolls, monkey bread, desserts, done pot roast in them. Cook a pot roast in it. It's really good for that if you have the time to run a fire. And then what you got to do is you just got to keep adding coals to it. As the coals burn out, you can add more coals to it. Sometimes it takes, it can take upwards of an hour to cook something in it, or longer. If you're doing a big piece of meat, like a big pot roast, it'll take a couple hours to cook on it.
Yeah, and Half-Wit said the dream prepping gear for many in New Zealand now will probably be an inflatable dinghy. We never used to have midsummer flooding, but now it's like a town gets hit every year.
Yep.
Norfolk UK Prepper has a question. If money was no object for my dream prep, ex-nuclear bunker with enough space to grow food and produce air and get power from underground water source.
Yeah, I mean, because they here in the United States, they are converting them into like apartment buildings for the rich, and
yeah,
each level has multiple bedrooms and stuff, and they go down and everything's set up. Some of them they set up outside. They'll have the solar panel fields to provide power for everything. Others have wind turbines set up for it. Not the big monster ugly ones, but smaller ones that are compact, so it's not quite so easily seen.
Yeah. Willow Tree says they sound great. Thanks for explaining. You're very welcome.
Yep.
Adventures with Zog. Good to see you.
The money was no object in it, unlimited funds.
Yeah,
I have to say, I would, this may sound kind of silly, but if money was no object, I would want to get a recently decommissioned aircraft carrier, because out to sea. And you don't necessarily have to have aircraft land. Now you got that big flat area. You bring out dirt and you put a couple feet of dirt on top of it, and you got a garden out there.
Yeah, I think I saw someone made a picture on Pinterest with a aircraft carrier. They had a whole garden on the top of the deck. Yeah. That looks awesome, actually. So that would work.
Yeah, especially the thing is, though, down inside, you can also do turn rooms into greenhouses and stuff like that as well. So, you don't have to have everything up on top. But yeah, that's if money was no object.
Yeah, but most people don't have that much money.
Yeah. I mean, that would be more of a prepper community, mutual assistance group or something like that, where people buy in shares and you get so many cabins to it, and then everybody has responsibilities to help tend the garden, help take care of the ship and stuff.
Yeah. And another gear that I really would like to have, that is snowshoes. When you can't use skis, you need snowshoes.
Or you just get this and you drive on top of the snow.
Yeah. And you need to muffle the engine sound.
Yeah. someone took one of the Arctic cats, and
Oh yeah.
replaced the engine with a small inverter generator and a bunch of batteries. So it's electric. And on top of it has solar panels and stuff. So they drive wherever, they go do whatever they're doing and stuff. It's charging up, or they start up they start the inverter to help charge the batteries quicker and then cut her off.
I would like a big thermal battery for winter, like silo size. Yeah. Hey, Mark. Good to see you.
Hey, whoops. Shut off the other one here.
He's got
Too much echo going on. Good morning or afternoon or evening. That's right. It's evening for you over there.
It's evening here.
Afternoon for me here, and I think it's barely afternoon or still morning for Gil.
It's about 10 after 12.
Okay.
When is the wedding supposed to take place?
Tomorrow. I was like, it's today. No, it's tomorrow, which is fine. So
tomorrow.
I'm
Okay.
popping on and off.
All right.
All right.
I just had to run out to a couple places again. Saturday is my errand day, so
Yeah. It's good to see you again, Mark.
yeah.
And thanks for stopping by.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah, so let alone preppers in on Eastern time like you are, Mark.
Yep. Yeah, time to make a couple gallons of meat sauce for my daughter and freeze dry it and send it to her next week, maybe. So she's out. I talked to her. I'm like, what do you need? She's like, I need more of your meat sauce. I'm like, all right. Pulled out 5 pounds of ground beef out of the freezer and time to start chopping onions.
Norfolk UK Prepper says, to make snowshoes, just get a pair of think comfy hiking boots and get a tennis racket put on the bottom, sorted.
Sort of. Depends on how fluffy, puffy, and deep that snow is. Those tennis rackets are great in cartoons, but that's about it.
Yeah, but it's really, really fluffy and sinkable. You need a really oversized set of snowshoes.
Like 4 or 5 tennis rackets on each foot.
Yeah. So what's your dream prepping gear, Mark?
Kind of almost there at this point. Yeah, no. That's a little too big. Bugging out in one of those things, you ain't going anywhere in my town.
Oh, you're going everywhere. You're just going over everybody.
Yeah.
Get them out of the way.
Mine would be more of a 500cc on-off road dirt motorcycle or motorcycle that I can take in the woods on the edge of the road, go around cars, and throw my wife on the back with whatever and run. Just need enough gas to get there.
Yeah.
If I didn't have to worry about the expense, I'd want some horses. Horses are fun.
Yeah, they're just very expensive to maintain, take care of, and own. So, yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
They call that a 4-legged money pit.
If we get 6 inches of snow, everything shuts down.
And we get 2 inches of snow here and everything shuts down. Well, it doesn't shut down. They all complain that I can't get there because my 4-wheel drive won't get me there. It slides off the road because it's sheer ice because people are stupid around here.
Yeah, and CR says hovercraft snowshoes. Think bigger, lol.
What do you say, hovercraft?
500, Mark.
Yep, that's it. That's pretty much the one I was looking at. I don't think my wife's going to let me buy it. I still have my motorcycle license. I've had it for years. Haven't had a bike in 25 years, but for an extra $10 every 4 years to maintain it, I don't have to take the stupid class again in this state, just in case I decide, getting another one.
Yeah. Hey, Grumpy Adventures. Good to see you. One of the things I would like really have is touring skis. Those skis are a little bit wider with a steel edge, and those are for touring. And if you have a backpack, those will keep you above the snow, not sink to the waist.
All right.
So that's
I just want a missile silo bunker. That's all I want. I win the lottery, I'll have a missile silo bunker.
Yeah. Tukba V says his dream is yeah, there it is. Yeah. Current place is a 2 or 3 yard dump truck.
And Jill says, can you hook a disker up to a KLR 500?
Depends on the size of the disker.
Disker? No, dirt bike. KLR 500's a dirt bike model.
Oh.
It's an on-road, off-road, dual purpose. Yeah. He knows what he's talking. I know what he's talking about. I already answered that one.
Yeah. I think she's being funny on that one though. It's like you got your dirt bike and you get one of those little handheld disc like the
for plowing? No.
Yes. And you put it behind you and just this little thing.
No. That's what I have a tractor for.
Yeah.
Little Lone Prepper says, I'd rather have a small donkey for an alarm security system. They will kill coyotes.
Oh yeah. Donkeys can be they're good guard animals. They can be nasty and nice all at the same time.
Yeah. And right along with them are mules. Mules are the same way.
Oh yeah.
But if you're worried about coyotes and you got cattle, the big thing going on now here in the U.S., there the northern states where they got the big herds and stuff. Even if they're bringing in Texas Longhorns. You get a couple Texas Longhorns in the herd. Coyotes come around. Oh, they chase them down and they gore the snot out of the coyotes and just start playing catch with them.
Cool. Get them hooked on one of the horns and just start flipping them around like a rag doll.
Oh yeah. And the Longhorns will even take on cougars and stuff too.
And Tuck says a short wheelbase heavy truck can push smaller vehicles, drive over fences, nudge Jersey barriers aside, haul anything I need hauled, and has huge fuel tanks.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what this is. Move all that stuff. Plus, this is a customized one where they've added 3 bench seats in it. So, yeah. But it's not. They also make one that's only instead of 6-wheel. They also make one where they have bobbed the tail end off of it, and so it's just 4 wheels.
Yeah, and I would call it gear as well. A houseboat.
Okay,
that would be awesome to have.
If you have the right place to have it at, because
yeah.
In California, along the Delta, between Benicia and Sacramento, there's some nice areas in there, but you get some good rainstorms up in the mountains. All of a sudden, that current is pretty nasty going down there. The Sacramento River comes the Delta, and it's still nasty going through there.
Yeah,
but a place like Lake Powell, if you're able to get a light houseboat out on there, not bad at all. Except for the winter when it starts snowing there.
Yeah. It's pros and cons wherever. Yeah. It depends on which spot, wherever you are.
Yeah. But yeah, let's see. Oh, a couple Nubian goats, yes. Chickens, couple ducks.
Yeah. Tuck says houseboat or other vessel with living space has great potential in Florida.
Yeah, until the hurricane comes.
Yeah, you have that problem.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Florida has good weather. Was it 8 months out of the year, or 10 months, 9 months out of the year? Hurricane season? No, you want to. Yeah, there's certain things you don't want to be there for.
Welcome, old dog.
The yeah, having the proper gear and stuff could is a challenge. It also depends what sort of lifestyle you want to live.
Yeah.
For me, where I'm at right now, yeah, I would love to get a huge set of solar that are the panels tilt to fall from summer to winter and twist from sun up to sunset, so I get maximum power outage out of them.
So they turn automatically or manually.
They track the sun. When the sun goes down, it goes back to the morning start time, and produce twice as much power as I could ever use running the welder, the air compressor, and everything, and the microwaves and everything else here. Twice as much power. That way, I'm always selling something back to the power company. But yeah, that I would be, for me, would be really good for just making it more comfortable around here to live. Have a little extra income there that's constantly incoming every month.
Yeah.
Gee, if I had enough solar panels though, then I could probably pay. It would pay for me to be able to have the horses.
How are you going to feed the horses with solar?
No, I pay for everything. The solar pays for it all. You're selling so much back to the power company. You have the barn; it's covered with solar panels, and like I said,
have you looked into how much money you get back selling power to the electric company? Not as much as you think, because they charge you a fee. You have to have the special meters. Yeah, around here, it's a scam.
Yeah.
Tuck says automated systems that aim solar panels are called heliostats.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar, so that is probably correct.
Of course, the way the wind blows around here so much, some of those vertical
turbine,
hexacoil, hexacoil, whatever it's called. Basically, it looks like a DNA twist thing on it.
Yep.
Those things work great. 5 miles an hour, and they're producing a couple watts up to the 1,000 watts when you got a good 30-mile-an-hour wind going. And
Norfolk UK Prepper has a good. Norfolk UK Prepper has a good point, actually. Barter with neighbors for horse food in exchange for free power.
Yeah.
Now you barter for horse food and with the horsepower to till their gardens up in their fields.
Yep.
Yeah, I figured that those are expensive. Helical wind turbines.
Yeah.
I want to try making one out of a 55-gallon steel drum.
There are plans here on YouTube where they've done it. Cut, welded it together. Yeah.
You just got to rewire your car alternator to do AC current, which is not difficult.
Welcome, Mary. Good to see you.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
You can pick one up for under 400 pounds in UK. Okay, that's a good price.
What, one of those helical generators?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Or helical wind turbines.
Yeah.
At least Gil would have plenty of horsepower.
Yeah.
And Fire Doctor Ninja Turtle says, my dream gear is that backpack that costs $200 to $500. Yeah. In that price range, you will get a really good bag. But make sure that it fits you. So it's not too big. It needs to be comfortable to wear, not uncomfortable. If you buy a backpack that is uncomfortable, it will be a pain in the neck to carry around.
Pain in the neck, the back, the shoulders, the small back.
Oh.
Yeah. Everywhere.
I think most of us learned that the hard way when we were young and in Boy Scouts, and Mom bought us the biggest backpack they could find, and we loaded it up with crap we didn't need and couldn't walk more than about a quarter mile without dying.
Yeah.
Norfolk says, Gil, I 3D printed a helical vault, VAWT. I have it attached to a 400-watt generator. Okay, that's cool.
Excellent.
Yeah. Night vision gear is something I would like to have as well. That's awesome.
Gear. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how much that costs?
Well, the Gen 1 stuff is cheap now because nobody wants it, and it sort of works. The Gen 2 stuff, whole lot more expensive, and good luck finding the Gen 3 military stuff. They don't sell it to the public.
Yeah.
Or Gen 4, whatever they're up to.
They're up to Gen 5 now.
Yeah, shocker.
But I remember back in the day when they first came out with it, and they were calling it SLAS, Starlight Amplification System, and that was like $7,000 for one. That was like 15 years ago.
Hey Pete, good to see you.
Yep. They were selling the Gen 1 stuff at Sam's Club like 15 years ago, and that was like $1,200. And it was headgear. It was weird, but it still uses the infrared illuminator, which turns you into a freaking spotlight beacon walking around the woods if somebody else has night vision and turns theirs off. We used to watch them walk around Fort Detrick all the time from the side of the hill. My neighbor had one. He was military. He had one. He's like, here, check this out. And it was pitch black out. It was like 2 a.m, a couple street lights here and there. He said, look down over Fort Detrick. And I looked down. I was like, holy crap. We just had these dots just going everywhere. He's like, yeah, those are the nighttime guards wearing their night vision. He's like, talk about putting a spotlight on you. I was like, yeah, that's not good. Then they changed that stuff around pretty quick.
Yeah. They went from the infrared to the ultraviolet, to the UV stuff. So, yeah.
And they got the FLIR, the FLIR, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing I want to get is something that once my wife gets up to the gear we want to get is something that Mark has, and that's the freeze dryer and the chamber sealer.
Yeah, I would like to have a chamber sealer myself.
I just pulled out 5 packs of ground beef. I packaged up in March of last year. And I put them in 1 pound packs in the chamber sealer, and it looks like I just bought them at the store because it literally pulls out all the air, even the air trapped in between the ground beef. Instead of just take your ground beef, put it in a seal meal, and throw it in the freezer. My stuff lasts years as long as it works right and you get all the air out of it. You don't get freezer burned.
A freeze dryer You can't buy a freeze dryer here in Sweden unless you have a company that freeze dry foods.
Really?
Yeah, you can't buy a freeze dryer. I Google it. No, you can't buy a freeze dryer here in Sweden.
No,
Unless you
they don't
have
want
a
they don't want you to do
company.
your own food. It's for your safety because you might do something wrong and get sick from the food you make. Yep.
Oh, you might become uncontrollable because you're self-reliant.
Shh.
Yeah, probably. Or they don't want risk people to do it by themselves because those companies who make the freeze dried food will lose money.
Yep. That's the other half of it.
Yeah, that's the other half of it. Well, we have quite strict laws and some things you cannot buy because you can buy it, but you need to have your own company to buy certain stuff or certain gear here. But that is another dream gear I would like to have. That is a freeze dryer. But how can I fit a freeze dryer in my apartment? That is
That's
another
the other
question.
problem. If you don't have the space for the freeze dryer, you're surely not going to have the space for the stored food you're making either.
Exactly.
And all the supplies you need. It's not just a freeze dryer and a couple bags. No, I buy my Mylar bags by the thousands, like literally a case of 1,000, and the oxygen absorbers and all the other equipment that goes with it. It's not just a freeze dryer. And I feel sorry for a lot of people who bought it because, it's the latest, greatest fad, and they don't know. They just go by the computer. The computer says, hey, it's done. So they pull it out and they bag it up. And 3 days later, it turns to mush. And a week later, it goes bad because they didn't check it for moisture or anything like that. I just use a scale. Weigh it in, weigh it out. Weigh it out a bunch of times till it stops losing weight. Then all the water's gone.
Dream gear, industrial size RO for water. What is an ROCR?
Reverse osmosis.
Okay.
It's basically like a membrane filter that literally takes out everything that can't pass through the micron membrane. It's like your cell walls do. Lets things in, and lets things out, but doesn't let other things in or out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can only buy a reverse osmosis filter, but that is for huge water purification plants.
No, we sell them here. You can get an undersink model. Problem is, you got to change the membrane out every 2,000 gallons or something because they get clogged up.
Teresa, good to see you.
Can't really back flush them. Some of them you can.
Yeah. I've looked into the reverse osmosis. And because it takes so much out of it that when you drink the water from it, it tries pulling the minerals from your bones and stuff.
Well, that does that, but distilled water does it worse because distilled water is the same thing. It's literally just water, H2O, and it's hungry for minerals.
Yep.
So as soon as it gets in your body, it just starts attracting the minerals out of your body. So if you drink nothing but distilled water all the time, you're gonna have bone problems and other assorted problems.
Yeah, it'll pull the iron out of the blood and everything.
Yep, calcium, you name it, pulls it out.
Just get a ethyl reverse osmosis portable device. I don't think you can get one here in Sweden, actually. That's why I like US because you can get. You get certain stuff in US which I can't even buy here.
You can. Can you go buy a water filter at your local big box store or whatever at whatever you have for hardware and stuff that sells that stuff? Can you buy a water filter system for your house?
That's good, Fire Dr. Ninja Tool. And you're very welcome.
Shadow, can you buy water filters?
Yeah, we can buy water filters.
And then the places that sell that, they don't sell the mini RO systems for under your sink?
You can buy those for the sink as well.
Yeah, for the reverse osmosis. So yeah, you don't need to be a big corporation. It's for home use, just to get the garbage out of your water. So you can get one.
Can buy those you can buy those for your sink.
Right.
That is what's the name? Now I forgot the brand. Mini Sawyer. They have those for the sink.
Yeah. The other thing I would want to get for Dream Gear, for what I have already, besides the solar panels that make this house totally off grid, I want to get a 40 horsepower Coyote tractor.
What's mine? Mine's a 30 something CK 30, 32.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what model I have. Mine because the next horsepower up has all kinds of other emission things on it that I'm like, yeah, I don't need that. I'm not pulling, big harvesters and stuff behind the thing. I'm just pulling along my my bush hog and my tiller. That's about it.
Well, with the new EPA things, the new tractors coming out and stuff that used to have it on it aren't supposed to have it on it anymore because they're getting rid of that blue goop crap you got to put in them.
DEF?
Yeah.
Diesel emissions fluid?
Yeah, they're eliminating it.
Really? What are all these poor truck drivers going to do that have the truck won't start unless your DEF bucket is full or some stupid thing?
The truck manufacturers are supposed to be coming out with a thing that have been ordered to say, hey, you guys, this is gone. It was a bad idea. You need to make the thing available so people can upgrade the software so it doesn't need it.
Great. So I guess they figured out that all the toxic chemicals you're burning through that crap is bad for the environment. Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah, snowmobile is not bad either. If you have a place to have it and keep it.
Yeah, snowmobiles are great if you live in a snowy area that's snowy like 3-4 months a year and you need it to get around. Or for, just having for fun like they have up in Maine and that. Sure. I wouldn't buy one around here. I'd use it like for maybe a day, a year, maybe 2 days, but not even because I'm in the city and they plow the roads. And if I get caught, oh yeah, I'm done.
There's a company out there about snowmobiles, makes a summer conversion kit for it. Basically, put wheels on the front.
Yep. Now, people have been making those for a long time. When I lived up in Maine, they used to race snowmobiles in the summertime on the 8th Mile drag strip.
Yeah,
that was fun to watch. And most of them didn't put the wheels on there. They just wanted to have sparks flying everywhere.
Yeah. They make them with big enough fat tires for going out on the sand dunes.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. I guess for me, after 50 years of over 50 years of gathering, prepping stuff together, it's kind of like there's not that much more I need to get.
That's about where I stand right now.
There are some things like a freeze dryer, chamber sealer, a bigger canner, and the solar, bigger tractor, stuff to make it easier around here. But yeah, for my prepper gear, okay, if I need another pew, it's going to be a pre-charged pneumatic with the built-in muffler system on it. Because then, hey, if I to make ammunition, all I got to do is find a lead acid battery, melt down and make my own bullets, and it's
What do you mean find a lead acid battery? Just find a bunch of cars with old wheel weights on it. They melt easier. Watch out for the zinc weights. Although you could do that too.
Yeah. But yeah, you just take any lead and just melt it down. Got your bullet, and
Yeah, and CR mentioned hydraulic wood splitter.
Yep. What I want to do is get one that'll hook onto the back of my Coyote tractor and run off the PTO.
Yeah, I thought about that. The only problem with that is it's running off the PTO. I can't go pick up the big logs in my grapple and bring them over to cut them and split them. So you're kind of stuck. You better have everything ready, cut to size, ready to go, and bring your tractor with the thing over there. I thought about that. I'm like, no, I just bought a tow behind one.
There's a model out there that goes on the 3-point hitch. You just back up, it sets down, it has a picker boom, just pick it up, put it on there, all powered off the PTO.
Oh yeah, if you got that kind of money. Those things aren't cheap, but yeah, that's an interesting thing to have. I'd rather have the PTO 15,000 or 15,000 watt generator to power the house.
So that would be nice to have a tank.
Yeah.
Hey, Katie, good to see you.
Sorry, that's the sound of a knife cutting onions, if you can hear it. And in a minute, it'll be a sound of me doing it with my eyes closed because they're tearing so bad.
You didn't put the onions in the refrigerator first?
Whatever, dude. Let me put on my safety glasses and all the other things they say you can do to stop it. Actually, ironically, it's the fumes that come in through your nose and get into your get into the pituitary, and then it gets up into your eyes from behind, not in front. That's the difference. People are like, I wear glasses. I'm like, dude, it's making you cry from behind your eyes, not in front of your eyes.
Another item I was thinking about is smoker, fish smoker.
You
can make one. They're not hard to make.
Actually, I made one, but the sad thing is, I think my brother threw that away.
Was it at your mom's house?
So I made that smoker from 2mm steel plate.
Oh, geez.
I welded it myself. So that sucks, but I can tell you that was heavy to carry around.
It doesn't sound like it was portable.
Yeah, it was portable, but heavy.
Yeah. Old Ways has a good one there, or not Old Ways, Little Lone Prepper. Yeah. Getting Old Ways stuff, yeah. Oh.
Old file cabinet will make a good smoker. Okay. I didn't know that, but thanks for the tip.
What file cabinet? The only thing you got to watch out for is the paint.
Yeah.
I mean, even a regular barbecue
with spilled milk, but onions are understandable. Lol.
Yep.
Yeah, the other thing I want to get really a prepper homesteading related item is more of a build it rather than get it, and that's building a big wall of peony across the street. You know, the greenhouse that's half underground and just has a little bit above. Mark couldn't see that one. People were complaining that those onions are burning their eyes here on the.
Yeah. Sorry. I'll be like Caitlin, I apologize for you guys making noise, and now I'm apologizing for you guys crying through the computer.
The things that I need that are my dream stuff that I'm dreaming about getting aren't that much left anymore. And probably the biggest dream one I have is horses, specifically for the grandkids, because my mini me, which is Danny, he's the third one in the family. I'm the third one in my family, but he's like I was when I was a little kid, and like my dad was, skinny as a rail, pants can't stay on because there's no hips. Great for riding rodeo. All your best rodeo riders are the skinny as a rail guys.
Yeah.
The rough terrain telescoping material handler there too, because those things are pretty amazing. What you can do with those. Especially the ones that have the power tilt on them.
Okay.
Basically, it's like a forklift that has a boom that sticks out and picks stuff up, and it can go on any type of thing, and it'll self-load a little bit. Sometimes have the power tilt and with the legs go on out farther too, so you can really stabilize and do stuff.
Okay, that's cool. But I guess those are expensive.
Yeah.
There's not much out there that's free anymore.
No.
I mean, making it yourself is not free either if you need a welder and stuff. So you still have supplies plus the welder. And that is my next one is a not a plasma welder, a little mini MIG welder.
There is a couple of things you just made me think of. One would be a steam engine.
I actually have one coming. When it gets here, my father-in-law made it. I have a mini bike he made. Well, I will. And some kind of a steam engine generator thing. He was all into that stuff. I wish I spent more time with him to learn it. But, I'm getting that from his stepson.
I want to get a steam engine that I can power other things with. Belt power them like an old steam tractor type thing. But because one of the things my wife and I have to keep on talking about is setting up a nice, good wood shop, which means got to have all the bandsaws, all the equipment, the drills, and everything else. But that's all run off the belts like old school stuff. Makes it kind of cool.
Tuck says used to start about $40,000, but run up to IRC 120,000 new. Oh, that's expensive.
Yeah.
Hey, Lillian, good to see you.
The woodworking, there's woodworking stuff my wife wants to get just for crafting and making things. And then if we get good at it, selling stuff at the peddler's fair and the flea markets and stuff. Basically, having a skill for, that is needed if somebody needs something special made.
What about a portable sawmill then?
That's another thing on my list because I got the trees for it. I almost bought one from Wood Miser, but then I'm like, okay, I have no place to keep it. I hadn't even built my cabin yet. I didn't have anything except the tractor. I'm like, no, I really don't need to spend that much money on something to make lumber when I have no place to use the lumber as of yet. So that's on my list. And I'll probably eventually get one here in a few years. And just to make my own boards, planks, 2x4s, whatever, for outdoor projects.
But I guess those are quite expensive as well.
They're not too bad. The base wood miser, I think it's the 15 series, is without the trailer kit where you're not towing it around anywhere. You set it up semi-permanent. I think they're going for like just under 10,000. I think the one I saw was actually like 4,000 or 5,000. But then you want to get all the extra options and stuff for it too, so you're not pushing it all the time. Oh yeah, there's a lot of, you can make it almost fully automated if you got the money.
Yeah.
Norfolk says for a mini welder, just get a large battery like AA or C1. Add wire to bottom and attach to a screw and use it to weld.
Okay. I never looked into the MacGyver theory on that stuff, but maybe. Like using jumper cables and a nickel to weld a piston back together again so you can drive the car away without a torque wrench 20 minutes later. Yep.
Yeah.
Sure. Whatever.
Yeah, I saw a YouTube video where it was a guy. He made a welder like that. It was pretty cool, actually.
I'd be scared to death of blowing a battery up if you get stuck and it's a dead short.
Okay, that's cool, guys.
Where is? Shoot, I know I saved the I can't find the link to a web thing on here. It's a portable or non-portable sawmill.
Yeah,
it's a little bit different than everybody else's. Basically, instead of a bandsaw blade going around, you got a big circular saw blade.
Yep.
But it'll cut one way, and you turn it and cut the other way. So you're as you're making your passes and stuff, you're cutting off your boards to different sizes and stuff.
Hey Vanessa, good to see you.
But yeah, you showed that. They have their limits though. You're not gonna cut through, a 20-inch. You're not gonna make 20-inch planks. You're stuck with the diameter of the saw blade minus 60%.
Yeah, but they'll make you make a you make 12 by 12 with it. But yeah, you go bigger than 12 inches. You got to get the bigger model, which handles up to 16-inch stuff. But
yeah,
I am planning on doing 16-inch planks.
Well, I got some 20, 24, and 30-inch trees on my property, so yeah, I'm going down that small avenue.
Well, see, I got some big ones from that are they left that I was going to run through the neighbor's thing, and it worked just fine on that because I can just run it. You start at the top, you start cutting the boards out of it. You go across, you go down, you start cutting the next one across.
Sure.
Yeah, I cut plenty of 2 by 12s out of it, no problem.
Yeah. Oh well, 2 by 12, sure.
Gas says, look up Logosol chainsaw mill. It can cut up to a 30-inch wide.
Yep,
that's pretty good.
Depends on the bar on your saw and the horsepower behind it.
Yeah,
that too.
That's probably first on my list to get, just to make some random planks that I need for little things here and there.
A good chainsaw mill works well with a long bar on a cheaper scale.
Yep.
Hang on.
Logosol sawmills, chainsaw versions. I have followed them forever. Okay, Vanessa. The little lone prepper says, I think if it's truly SHTF, most everyone will be gone, and I'll just scavenge lumber from abandoned places. I use a steel MS660. Vanessa says they have one that can harvest those tree sections down near here, 5.5 foot diameter. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, and I don't have a place for a portable sawmill either, so.
Well, you can't fit in your living room there? Come on.
Or I have to use my jigsaw for that job. Bow saws. I have harvested quite a few dead wood with one and toboggan to haul. That's awesome, Vanessa. Little Tuck says, Little Lone Prepper. IRC airless tubes run about $35 a piece.
All right.
That's
Here,
not that
Hudson Forestry Equipment has a 52-inch log diameter slab maker sawmill.
Okay.
And how much is that? $38,000.
Well, $630 a month on approved credit.
Yeah, for what? 25 years?
I'm trying to see if I can find the price here on it.
They don't want to give you the price because you'll never buy it.
$18,000.
Oh, it's a bargain.
Hang on, I gotta share this. I gotta share this.
Tuck says, I already scavenged lumber. As expensive as it is, people still discard good lumber.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you go to a building site, you just got nothing but 6 foot 2x4s laying everywhere because they only needed a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So this is it here, the Hudson one, and here's pictures of it in use out here. But yeah, it just and it has all the specs here for it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, right now it's more of a pipe dream.
Yeah, this is it. Dream gear. This is a dream gear, all right. So it takes 52-inch max on it, but once you whittle it down and turn it and stuff, then your max for cutting slabs is 46 inches, which is still massive for a countertop or whatever, or tables.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
That looks like a good one.
Yeah, Hudson has all sorts of cool stuff. They got all different size ones and stuff. Hydraulically powered ones where you got the motor. All it does is run the hydraulics on it. All the different sizes ones. 30-inch ones, 36-inch.
I think because there's a Wood Miser retailer 60 miles from me. I've been there. It's really cool. They'll put it all together for you. Just hook it up to your truck and take it home. They'll even train you on it while you're there with your saw.
These guys also make splitter units and stuff that cut the logs to the length and then drop it in. It's cuts, splits, and does everything on it. They got attachments for grapples to go on your 3-point attachment for your tractors. If you got a backhoe, they got the grapples for that. This company, is a forestry service company. Make it for the Forest Services. Yeah, they got the one that strips everything off the trees too.
Oh yeah, it holds the tree, it cuts the tree, it lays it over and runs it.
Yep.
That's a harvester machine. Those things are like $500,000. Good luck with that.
Yep.
I don't think I have that many trees.
Yeah.
Hey Troy, good to see you again, brother.
But yeah, so that is dream gear. But here where I'm at, most of the trees are gone, other than the cottonwoods, the pine trees have been planted for windbreaks. But yeah, if I was back in another part of the country where there are a lot of trees around, like Kentucky and Tennessee and stuff like that, that would be something I'd be interested in getting.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Ace, good to see you again, man.
I mean, there's actually a wizard club around. It's all over the country where you can go, and it's on their site. You can go on there, and there's people that will bring their saw to your location. You just have the wood ready to go, and they'll cut. They'll make whatever size boards you
Hey,
want.
Bob.
You pay them, they leave. So
You guys.
it can turn out cheaper than buying it. What's up, Bob?
Morning, guys. Got your message, Mark. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh yeah, no, I saw you did. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Okay. Oh, my mistress is in the kitchen right now.
Okay.
My mistress.
Uh-oh.
Wife went out today and she got her hair done and got it all black, gray hair, all blown out, whatever. And I go, come here, give me a hug, not too close so the wife doesn't smell my mistress. Okay, what's the topic today, guys? What's it all
What
about?
is your dream prepping gear? Is the topic for tonight.
I was thinking about that, and there's it's a mechanical pack mule. Have you ever seen those? They were developing for the military. It's on 4 legs. It can climb trails and all that, and you can put large saddlebags on it and carry all kinds of tools, supplies, whatever. And it will, because you've got a sensor and it will follow you wherever you go. And it will just walk right along with you and carry a few 100 pounds of gear. So that's my dream prep.
Yeah, I guess that one is expensive.
Way beyond my budget, but that's the dream,
Yeah. Vanessa says several 50 BMG in my property corner mounts.
There you go.
Yeah. There you go. And they are probably automated too.
I would worry about the automated part. It might if I go out and or if I grow my facial hair back, it won't recognize me.
Got that from my missus. Yeah.
That's really nice, beautiful flowers.
Yeah, it came with it's from the coffee shop. Smart business owner, man. She got all these set up ahead of time. You sign up to get yours. Came with a drink, coffee drink, and 2 cookies. And I picked it up yesterday, and I said to the barista, I said, these cookies might not make it home.
Vanessa says the 100,000 kilowatt-hour generators I found on the government auction website.
There you go. You can power the city and charge them.
Yeah.
A whole neighborhood. Yeah. I'll be right back, fellas. Go put this back.
I can imagine the fuel cost to run a generator like that.
Oof.
And the maintains on that one. Oh man, that's a nightmare. Yeah, smart Bob. Connect it straight to the new natural gas feed. Yeah, that's an idea.
Yep.
Yeah, natural gas is probably cheaper than diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Katie, it's a good idea. Pete says it's not just buying it, it's knowing how to wire it up into the home use. Can be
Yeah.
shocking at times, huh? Yeah, that would probably be a nightmare. Hey, Brian, good to see you. $1984 Libby 30K on a trailer, pay and go. It's good to see you too, Brian. Hey, Brian, what is your dream prepping gear? I just want to know. More solar panels?
That's what I was thinking. Something like a 50,000 kilowatt, solar system.
He's a battery bank the size of a minivan, and that drives
Yeah.
too.
Using the new silver batteries.
Yeah.
You can't get
And Brian says, bunker with more solar. Yeah, if you can afford it.
Yeah.
That's why they call it a dream.
Yeah.
Back when we were first looking at properties up here in Idaho, there was one that was that was kind of southwest of Boise out there. 7,000 acres for $7 million.
That's a bargain.
Huh?
That's a bargain.
Well, put it this way. I believe Mr. Gates bought it. But yeah, that was a cattle ranch.
Yeah. And Scott Brian says, Jeff, I've sent you your new video.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I sent you a message last night. I just had an idea. I just wanted to see how that one came out. No, I can't tell anybody what it is, but I did put my last one up on Sofa Survivalist.
Yeah.
That went up yesterday at I think 3 in the afternoon or something.
Yeah.
I think it would be awesome to have like that much land, like the million, go wild. Let it go.
Oh yeah,
Let it,
but I
let
wanted to
nature
include like a mountain, a stream, lakes, a couple other
Yep.
things. I mean, I basically want half a state, and it's all mine.
I'd probably, if I could financially do it, just let it go wild. Let it go right back to the way it was. Let nature take it over. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, around here, part of that would include letting the buffalo loose on it.
Yep. If there's buffalo on it, let them go. Anything. Let them go. No hunting, no fishing. Just, leave it alone.
Yeah, unfortunately, that means you're also going to have to bring predators onto it.
Yeah.
Which, that's why, I don't know, to me, Bob, I would, return it back to nature somewhat, but you're still going to need the management unless you can bring in all the mountain lions and other, which means then you're not going to be able to go out there and enjoy it as well.
Well, they're probably already there.
Yeah. But yeah, something like if I had that, if I was able to get that 7,000 acres, it would have been doing what some people are doing now, is where they're doing a co-op ranch where people buy. They can't afford to raise their own cow, so they buy one, and you raise it and breed it and stuff, and you get you get a calf off of it, and they get a calf off of it, and basically it's like an investors into a ranch. That's what you're winding up with. People invest into the ranch, and their dividends are they get a cow now and then, or a steer or whatever to for food. But yeah, what's funny is though, in the Boise area there, as dry as it is, it reminded me a lot of down in Texas where my sister's at.
Yeah.
Which is, let's bring in some of them longhorns and turn them loose up here, because that's what the longhorn was. The longhorn was domestic cattle that went wild for 100 years or so, or a couple hundred years there. But the Spanish brought them in, and they got loose, and they were roaming all over Texas, and then all of a sudden, here are these ones that have evolved from domestic cows. Horns got bigger.
Warren, good to see you.
Able to handle the drought and everything. The strongest ones survive, so it's they evolved into their own species. Trying to remember the company that Ben Gilmore went to, and down in by Scottsdale, Arizona. They make a self-propelled battery pack for industrial work sites.
Yeah.
And so that gets charged. It gets charged up from its solar panel trailer that they bring on site, and then they go around and bring power out to all the construction workers, and they just go plug into it. And it runs it'll run all week long, or all 5 days, and they bring it back and charge it up for 2 days and drive it back out there again. They're little remote controlled ones. They just run them wherever they need, and everybody plugs into it. That way, the companies aren't having to have the power company install a utility post with all the cords and stuff on it, and the power meter, and charge them for that. Bring in a trailer, solar panels on it, charge up these little things. But they're tough, and they were actually using them as like a little tractor to pull around other little trailers around the job site with. I wish I could remember what the name of that company was, but it's down in either Scottsdale or Glendale down there in near Phoenix.
Yeah,
that would be cool to have.
Indeed.
Because like he was saying, it will run a house for almost a month. Because the size of battery bank, it's a huge monster thing. It doesn't go very fast. It grows along slow as it moves around the job site, but they get it out there and they just leave it there for a week, and they drive it back and charge it again. And
another item I would like to have is a pressure canner, but they are really difficult to come by here. You can, but when I Google on it, it's most of the items they sell is pressure cookers. It's a difference between a pressure cooker and a pressure canner.
Yeah.
So that is another item on my wish list. But those are expensive.
Yep.
Sofa Survivalist.
Yeah.
Oh.
CR says sun oven but large scale.
Yeah. Someone took one of those little Harbor Freight trailers that are for like a 4 foot by 8 foot sheet of plywood on it to make a trailer, but they took that thing and they made a solar oven where the panels fold out.
Yeah.
Oh, huge. Got a lot of heat in there. A lot of heat. But yeah, that thing, even I think CR, even in the middle of winter, he could open that sucker up and it'd be so big it would draw enough heat he could cook just about anything in the middle of a snowstorm practically.
Yeah. I believe those are also expensive.
Yeah.
Really want CR not to freeze? Turn him into a
That's-
CR sickle.
A CR sickle. That's good.
A CR popsicle.
Does a couch with a pull-out bed count, Mark? Maybe you know. LOL.
A what? Does a couch with a pull-up bed count as what?
I don't know.
As a solar panel or a shipping container?
Or a sun oven.
Sure. Could be a daughter oven too if you work it right.
Oh, that one was bad, Mark. It was worse since I got it right away.
What, a daughter oven, son? Yeah, okay. Come on, Gil, keep up with me.
Oh, I got it right away. I got it as soon as you said it. It's like, oh. Fortunately, hopefully the AI didn't catch that one.
I ain't worried about my daughters. They don't watch this channel, so they don't watch any channels. Although they probably laugh at me.
It's kind of, we can go back to the other type of dream gear. Oh yeah, I want the pew pew with the this and that and the other thing and all that stuff, like a lot of people do when they talk about their dream gear on some of these videos and stuff. But I think we're being a little more pragmatic about it. It's like, it's dream gear, but everything we've been talking about so far is actual functional and useful.
Yeah.
I'm all about
functional and
function.
useful.
I don't care what it looks like as long as it does what I need it to do.
Yeah.
I'm not out to impress anybody with the latest, greatest, looks like this cool thing, and I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like to look at it? Don't look at it. I'm still using it.
Make it work. Yep, I agree, Mark. Make it work. Reliable, dependable, make it work. Yep.
Hey, John Charles, good to see you.
Off topic for just a second.
Come on.
I saw
you're 2 hours early to go off topic, Bob.
Oh, no. This is important. To me, it's important. I saw a very rare sight today. While the wife was getting her hair done, I went to the coffee shop, and in walks a young lady, early 20s, no tattoos, no green hair, no nose piercings, no, none of that. Blue jeans, and she fit into them really nice. She had a nice figure, clean, good looking, natural woman. I was like,
until she opened her mouth and you went, oh my God, what is that noise?
I don't know. I had my headphones on, but I was just looking at her like, now that's a well-adjusted woman. That's the woman you want to take home to mom. A woman that's not all messed up. But that's as far off topic as I go. But that was a rare sight to see in my area.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm still walking around prepping stuff here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think because Aldrin, when I first sent you that suggestion, I had tons of things said. Half of them went out of my mind here, but solar, a total off-grid solar system for the house to me is probably the list right now. Having enough stuff for a good workshop, all the tools for both metal and wood would be really nice. Be able that with those that we can make a lot of stuff, but it's prepping wise, about the only thing else I could really wish for would be come across a stash of 1960s canning jars.
How many you
The
want?
real thick ones made with
The good silica glass, yeah.
yes. The ones that said freezer canner jar on it, where you can put it in the freezer or the pressure canner.
Yep.
Yeah, coming across a good stash of about, say, 600 of them.
Yeah, good luck with that. Unless you find it.
I know.
Yeah.
I believe those are rare.
I got the ones I like. My mom's old the glass lid, the dome lids with the metal bail on. I got probably a couple hundred of those. I use them. I won't pressure can them. I'll water bath my pickles in them because they just look so cool.
Took in the side chat. That's a good suggestion. A heavy duty sewing machine.
Oh yeah.
Brittany has got one of those, and I've contracted so much work out to her for this kind of gear right here behind me. And her dad and her dad's friends. She makes a decent side income with her heavy duty industrial sewing machine. That's a brilliant idea. That really is.
You don't need like one of those digital ones that has like 8,000 patterns in it. No, you just need one that like the ones they use for like making tarps and stuff. Just a straight line, heavy duty. Yep, you can do thick leather. You can redo stuff for your horses, the bridles, and all that if you need to.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the kind that Brittany's got, where you can take strapping and sew it onto anything, and it's like, wow, man. Brittany only charges a couple dollars for that, for the work that I've had her do, and I give her more because they're a young couple. They got a little kid and all that, and I just. Here you go. This means a lot to me. Keep going,
Pete has a question. Is wax sealing still a thing? I have no idea.
Is what? Wax sealing?
Yeah.
It depends what. For making jellies in that? It is, but your jelly, that's for if you're making jelly in the old jelly jars that they just have the metal lid that sits on top. Yeah, that's just for keeping it good for the 6-8 months before it's gone, and you're going to make more anyway. You don't do any kind of long-term storage with that, with wax sealing. The thing about wax is when it cools, it does shrink, but it also expands. It's the weirdest thing. So you got to make sure you get it just right, or your jelly goes bad. Yeah.
I haven't seen that around since my grandmother's times.
My mom used to do it all the time. I used to go downstairs and poke a hole in it and eat the jelly.
All right, this is Bob. Made me think of this. This is our mayor for the city here, Curtis. He does upholstery and for restoration vehicles and stuff, and does body work too. And he has a whole bunch of these heavy duty sewing machines, and every time he gets a new one, he sells an old one off. One of the less heavy duty ones, he's getting stronger and stronger ones. He makes these hats out of the leather upholstery for cars, the scrap pieces. He makes these hats from doing it. And here's one of the things he's done for different things. He's got one of his kids working on it there. And he's got some other stuff. Here he is working on things here, right there, making it. And he's got a bunch of different sewing machines over there. And it's just like, dang, he's got a lot of stuff. But that's what he does, is vehicle restorations. and customization stuff, and it's just makes some really cool stuff. Yeah, I wish I had one of his sewing machines, because right now I have my mom's old Neche sewing machine that she won on Queen for a Day back in the 40s. That thing is a heavy duty one in its own right for a regular house sewing machine. No fancy things on it. It has some zigzag pattern on it. You can set your zigzag as you go. But I've sewn like 5 layers of denim with it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
And
a good sewing machine like that is excellent.
And CR says, how about a large-scale solar dehydrator?
Yeah, you just need to make sure you have a lot of sunshine all the time to do it. That's the only problem with that. But if you got it, you got it.
It's the difficulty about all 4 of us on the panel. We all live in the north where we get limited amount of sun.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
Otherwise, it's a good idea.
Down the Southwest, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My solar panels are going strong. That's good, Vanessa. John Charles says, my dream prep would be a small holding with a small cottage with a wood burner. That's a good idea.
I'll be back up in a second. I run downstairs and get a whole bunch of tomatoes. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem, Mark. Is there any other items for your dream preps?
That's the problem with us old guys who got most of the stuff already, right, Bob?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm on my preps. I'm pretty much on coast. You know what I mean? I've got the food, got the water, the protection, but what I'm doing now is just upgrading more solar motion lights, driveway alarms, and about every 2 years I replace them just because they're kind of junky, but they work. Yeah, I pretty much got everything together.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If I could put it on my wish list, no more honeydews. No more honeydews. Have someone else do it. Like one of my honeydews I got to get done this weekend here is I'm going to install two more lights, solar motion lights, which is I like that. But the honeydew is I've got to replace the shower head in my son's bathroom. It's like, oh, honeydew. That's a wish. That's just a wish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dream prepping gear to be able to go on every course available and be paid to do so. So you learn a hint of everything in live journey.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We did do that with our daughter a few years ago. We sent her on one of those wilderness survival courses where she was out in the Cascade Mountain group of teenagers for about a week or so.
Yeah.
It did her a lot of good. Now that no matter what happens, if she gets stranded somewhere, she knows how to build a shelter, all that. It was worth it. She came back with more confidence in her life,
Tuck says, I am far from coast. Lol, I would love to have a stand-alone walk-in cooler with a dedicated solar and generator power supply. Never heard of that setup before, but it looks good. Lifetime of a supply of my prescriptions.
Yeah, we're in my house. We're doing pretty good because been doing this stuff for a long time. So, like I mentioned earlier, my dream would be one of those mechanical beasts of burden, a machine that walks on all fours and it can carry anything that I want it to.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were developed by DARPA and they're made for the military. And it's just a dream. It's just a dream, baby.
Yeah. Tuck says, home with 12-inch concrete walls, 8-inch concrete roof, impact windows. Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
copper screening embedded in the walls all around, so you live in a Faraday cage. Works.
Actually, what Bob said just made me think of something about going over his mechanical beast of burden.
Mm-hmm.
If this was real, I would like to get it. In the third Kristen Bale Batman movie, when he straps that thing on his knee and it makes his knee start working better and everything. Yeah, I want two of those, one for each knee.
I'd love to have everything that's in the movies, but they're only movies. So
I just want the power chair that the sofa survivalist could ride around in. Man, that thing's got some serious horsepower.
Yeah, you need probably a jet engine to get somewhere.
I got a 350 Chevy under the cushion.
There you go. Oh, I gotta mention something pretty cruel because I did see. I don't remember if it was a man or a woman in the supermarket was bigger than the sofa survivalist riding around in a power chair, and I went, my God, I want to invest in the tire company that makes those tires. This person was like twice the size of the sofa survivalist, and that little thing was still going. Like, wow, well, that's tough machine, man.
Those weren't tires; they were just solid blocks of plastic.
I think so. Yeah.
Powered exoskeleton suit for heavy lifting. Yeah, that would be a great. Yeah, I've seen those too. Huh, I can imagine those are really, really expensive.
Yep.
That's out of my budget.
Yeah, that's where when I was looking around the internet about options, and I ran across some videos of that where the military was those exoskeletons, and they took a soldier and they put a rucksack on his back, a big one, a big Ranger pack, and he was lifting up ammo cans. And I mean, he was lifting up ammo cans, big 50 cal ammo cans. You know what those are, Shadow? And yeah, and he was just stacking those things up all day long, and he wasn't even breaking a sweat. The machine did all the work for him. It's like, man, oh man.
Yeah, it's spare your joints and shoulders.
Yep. The guy could be doing that for 10 hours a day, take a break, and then go on stand guard duty all night without being tired at all.
Yeah, those exoskeleton things are cool because they're all hydraulic controlled. It just uses your body's motion, but it gives it all the strength to do whatever you're doing. Yeah.
Awesome stuff. That's where I saw those robotic, like a robotic horse, like,
Right.
Holy cow.
Willow says, I met one of those suits at my local university. A friend of mine was a robotics researcher. Okay, cool.
Beautiful. Yep.
Pete says, them power legs, the legs go forever. You're inside of it. Could be sweating and knackered.
Let's see here. Come on. There it is.
Yeah, with those exoskeleton, you could split firewood all day and pick it up, drop it onto one of those machines that would carry it for you, and oh man, life would be beautiful.
All right, here you go, Bob.
A couch. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep, there it is. That's my dream prep right there.
There it is. The sofa survivalist couch right there.
Yeah.
It's got
There was another one. There was another one here where it's just a recliner, and the guy had the tracks, that they put on the pickups and cars and stuff, the triangle tracks like that, one on each side of it.
I'm saying there's been a bunch of AI ones on that. They're pretty cool looking. I have one friend who has a power chair. He's like, you got to make this, you got to make that. I'm like, you buy all the pieces I need. I'll put it together for you. Yeah, couch. Yeah. My cushions on my couch have enough room for 10,000 gallons of freeze-dried water.
I might call off the airstrike on the raccoon. I might call it off.
You didn't see my video, Bob? Come on, Bob. Go look at my video. I put it up before. I put it up yesterday.
Oh, I haven't got it in my feed yet. Let me take a look here, see where it's at.
All right, here it is. Here it is.
Let's see.
Well, put a 50 mil cannon on that one.
That's one of them.
You have a tank.
They call that a track lounger.
That's heavy duty to handle the weight.
Oh yeah.
One of those would be really fun to have.
Yeah.
Did you put that video on the Sofa Survivalist channel there, Chef?
No, I put one up there yesterday.
Thinking about that, I would have to say one. It's not actually a prep thing, but it is kind of a prep thing. I've seen that there's a company called High Desert Power Wagon. I would like to get one of the trucks that we built, a 1957 Dodge 1-ton power wagon crew cab. Oh, those things look cherry. And it's totally EMP proof.
Don't mind Bob. He's watching my video right now.
Well, I'm watching it right now, Mark. Since water takes up so much space, I just bought 5,000 gallons of freeze-dried water from a Canadian. Oh, you smart ass.
Yeah, and Willow says there was the couple that have the sofa vehicle with a table and lamp.
I saw that one, yeah.
I just left you a comment. 5,000 gallons of freeze-dried water.
You like this
Canadian.
You like the stack of boxes behind him? Thank you, Brian. Yeah. I know you're still listening.
Yeah, I left you comment on that, Chef. Airstrike or something like that.
Nice.
Oh.
All right, be right back.
Okay, Bob, no problem.
But actually, I really love the old Dodge, the mid '60s to mid '50s Dodge Power Wagons. There's something just beautiful about the lines on them and stuff. But yeah, I would love to get one of those because it's EMP proof. because all there's no electronics on it. It's not it's beautiful and it's simple, and I can work on it. Yes, the Big Burb. Yes.
Never heard of that one before.
All right, he took a Suburban and they totally reworked it. They took the bell housing off the engine and put on a bell housing that takes two starters, an air starter and an electric starter. So you use the electric, and if there's an EMP and wipes everything out, uses the air starter to start it up. And they took I think they put a 24 valve. Was it 24 valve or was it 12 valve old diesel, totally mechanic engine in it? Mechanical, no electronics on it at all. Shut it off.
That's a Detroit. Those are the runway motors. So if your fuel linkage gets stuck, she ain't shutting off.
No, it wasn't a Detroit. It wasn't a Detroit. It was was it the Cummins? But it was because the Detroits were two stroke. The old Detroits were two stroke.
Right, you got an oil leak. You get an oil leak in the intake side.
Yeah,
it'll keep running until it runs out of oil and burned up. Yep.
Yeah, but this was one of the good heavy duty, iron, all mechanical engines, no electronic fuel injection. It's all mechanical fuel injection. Everything. Put it so it had an air starter on it. Put air tanks on it. Air compressor, run by the engine. It fills up it. So EMP. Hey, you're good. But yeah, the Big Burb. There's a series on it of the videos on it over on Suspicious Observers. Well, now Space Weather News.
That sounds like an awesome system.
Yeah.
If you can afford to rebuild your engine.
Yeah. Well, see, they just pulled the other engine out and put the other engine into it.
Okay.
So, if I remember right, let's see. Actually, they made up its own channel for it here. Hang on here. Share screen. Yeah. Big Burb. That's the name of the channel here, and he's got all the they took the old one here and they just reworked it. And take a look at some of the video, all the things they did to it to get it working and stuff.
That must cost a lot of money to get the parts and.
Yeah, they changed out the front axle. They changed a lot of stuff out, and they've built it up from a regular Suburban into something absolutely a V12 Cummins engine, diesel engine, a V12 engine in it.
Yeah.
So it's a V12 24 valve Cummins all mechanical engine in it. That is a dream vehicle to have for disasters.
Indeed, I definitely agree with that.
Because having two starters on it, one electrical and one air powered, you can always start it up. But yeah, so
hey Mike,
that's
good to see you.
Burb. And let's see, go back to the home page here. Yeah, just at Big Burb up here. Let me just drop that in the link there so you guys can see it. Yeah, but yeah, that is something to have. Only instead of a Chevy, I want to have a nice Dodge Power Wagon from the early 60s.
Hello, everybody.
Hey,
Mike. Good to see you.
Someone said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm going spending Valentine's online with a bunch of older men." Just as good as it sounds.
Everybody's got their kink, Mike.
So, Mike, what is
Not
your
judging
dream
here, not
prepping gear?
judging.
What's what? Sorry,
What is your dream prepping gear, Mike?
a vasectomy, I think.
Thinking ahead.
Yeah.
I'll take care of that for you, Mike.
That'll make a hell of an instructional video, Gil. Obviously, land is my dream. I think being off grid and having land, being as self-sufficient as possible, is the way to go, even if it's not SHTF, just to save money and things like that. Just be self-sufficient as possible. That's the dream. The actual goal this year is to a new vehicle, like Gil was just showing, but I've got to get extra seats now because there's another baby on the way. So I need 7 seats. So
Vasectomy. Yeah. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
The Lord said, "Fill your quiver." I filled my quiver. I'm ordering a new quiver.
Sounds to me like you filled somebody else's quiver a whole bunch of times.
Something happened.
So a vehicle is the current realistic dream, and obviously the big dream is land. And if I've got land, why not dig underground and drop a few containers under there and reinforce them just for fun?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Is that what the topic is? Your dream prepping gear?
Yeah.
It could be such an expensive. We'll call it a hobby right now, but it can be such an expensive do. I think.
Oh yeah.
It's one of those things where people are like, "Oh yeah, but if you won the lottery, you'd just be off traveling the world and cruising." I'm like, no, I'd be buying the best knives, the best firearms, a tank.
You'd be buying an old castle.
Definitely, and I like the old Ferret APCs, which are the British armored personnel carriers, 2 or 3 seaters.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get them quite cheap over here. They're not overly expensive, but I just, go into the shops in an APC. It's cool. Come on.
Okay, Vanessa.
Well, Mike, I've already been around the world.
UK. Good evening.
I've already been around the world, and been there, done that.
Yeah,
Beautiful ladies on 3 different continents, and life is good.
And I do want to travel and everything, but I would definitely wait for a better political climate to go to some places.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Mm-hmm.
UK is a mess basically at the moment.
It's just it's a ticking time bomb for political collapse at the moment.
Yeah, so is Minnesota.
Yeah. Well, we're like Minnesota if it was a whole country at the moment. No, it's it's one of those. But yeah, land is the top of the list. But yeah, I'm like any prepper. I'm sure you all are the same in some way, shape, or form. My Amazon wish list is longer than anyone's ever should be. And it's like every time we have one of these conversations, I either buy something or I add something more to my wish list. So yeah, it's it's definitely an ever growing thing.
Yeah.
What is everyone who just said bunkers and tanks then, or is that just me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
And Andy says, I would buy an island if I won the lottery. Yeah, that would be a great idea to buy an island if you can afford it.
Yeah, you gotta do your research though, because you can get some cheap islands off the Outer Hebrides and stuff. But good luck growing things there, and good luck sustaining the weather.
Yeah.
No, man, give me some of those.
That is the
Pacific
problem.
Islands. Some of those Pacific islands that are warm. But the problem is there are a lot of islands out there that are for sale, but they don't have water. So you'd have to get desalinization and all that stuff, or make arrangements to have your water delivered.
Yeah.
I'd like. What have you seen the the old French forts at sea, the naval forts. He filmed a thing called Fort Boyard over here, which was like a game show.
Yeah,
We
I'm
were all
familiar
running
with
around.
that.
But that
Those are old star forts from a long time ago.
there's Fort Boyard.
Oh, the dream. Oh boy.
This would be my version of an island. Share screen. That one. There we go. I mean, you'd have to have raised beds and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
think Alcatraz, but at sea.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really cool, and yeah, you could definitely get some aquaponics and stuff like that going on in there.
Oh,
and
Oh yeah, definitely.
talk about defensible.
Limited access. Yeah.
Yeah. That
Easy
would
to defend too.
that would be my my island. Stop that screen. I'll just be 2 seconds, gentlemen.
Plum Island is for sale, but it was your bio-warfare lab.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of Plum Island for experiments and stuff. Like, no. I don't want to be out walking around and get some of that soil on my feet and pick up some god awful cancer or something.
Yeah. Wild Medic. My sub 1,000-pound 50-foot sailing yacht is my home and SHT safe spot. Converted to solar electric already. Awesome.
I mean, sub 1,000-pound 50-foot sailing yacht is an achievement already. If it floats for that price, you're on for a winner.
Oh yeah. If you get one for that price in good condition,
Definitely.
you need a bargain.
Well, I love the idea of a boat. I think it would be the best bug out vehicle. When people talk about digging a bunker, I think I'd rather get on a boat and get out of there rather than dig a bunker if I had a choice. And do you know what I love? You'll have all seen it. I love the catamaran style boat that he has on Waterworld.
Yeah, I was gonna say Waterworld when you said that.
Yeah, I'd love something like that. That would be because I mean we know they're durable. They've sailed around the world on them, right?
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I mentioned earlier. If price was no object, we'd be picking up a very recently decommissioned aircraft carrier, because you got all that flat deck up there that you can bring soil on top of, and now you got a big raised planter bed.
I mean, but yeah, it's going to take more than a couple of people on board to get that thing moved, though. So you've got to think about staffing issues.
That's why you have to do it as a MAG, a mutual assistance group. You get a group together, they buy into it.
Buy a percentage of my aircraft carrier. Well, just keep an eye out. We're here in England. We're selling off everything to do with our military. I'm sure we'll sell you one of them.
Well, my driveway alarms work. One of them turned on, and I went out to look, and there's a gray squirrel on my fence, and he stopped. A higher mammal. Run! And he took off.
That's because he knows what you did to raccoons. He knows what you did to the raccoons. That's why he ran away.
Most likely, he's probably a witness sitting up in a tree watching what I was doing to him. Yeah.
He's coming for me now. There's no coons left.
Raccoons are still alive, but they're kind of walking funny. I'll just end it right there.
Well, it is Valentine's Day, so I wouldn't put it past you there, Bob.
Vanessa says, so how many generators do you currently have and how many you want in the future? Sizes and fuel for those?
I got 3. I got a 75, 8500 kick, and then I got 2 2500 portables. One's brand new still. It's in the basement in a bucket. Never had the oil in it. I got everything in there in a container ready to go. And the other one lives out at the cabin. I use that all the time.
Yeah, I've got none. I wouldn't like any where I am. I couldn't run a generator outside in an urban area. It would just be like painting a target on my back. But when I move, I'd love a great big dirty diesel one. I'm looking at this.
Yeah.
Somebody
I've
said,
got
look at Warren catamarans.
I've got one. It's got fresh oil in it, and I'm about the same way, Mike. I've got one, and I'm going to run off batteries and propane until that's all gone, and then I'll get the generator out. Because that'll bring everybody in. I live in the suburbs, so yeah, we're not doing that.
I have two generators, one here and one with the wife in California. The one in California is just a gasoline one. It's a 8,500 watt generator. The one here is a 6,400 watt on gas, 58 on propane, and 52 on natural gas. It runs on 3 different types of fuel. So the only thing I got to do for that one before I can even think about hooking that one up is making a sound box for it to live in. So when it fires up, you can't hear it.
Yeah. One of my neighbors, he's got a setup like that. As soon as the power goes off, his automatically turns on and runs his house automatically. But he built a nice sturdy shed around it that's connected to the house. So that's pretty smart. He's got it all locked up,
Yeah,
hey, Gil, do you have one of
good.
your share screens still open? Because we're getting that echo that happened the last time you did that.
Nope, I don't have any shared screen open.
Testing.
Testing.
Now it's gone.
Testing.
Mike must have shut it off.
I'm looking at that Warren Manor 24 catamaran. It says it's like $1,000 and it's 1,000 hours to build it. I'm still getting that echo. Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, it's back. I'm not sure. It's off of somebody's double computer. I just blame Gil because he's got like 18 computers running at once.
And the advantage with a catamaran is they are much faster than a regular sailing boat.
Yeah, well, this is the Manor 24 is a big, comfortable cruising catamaran designed specifically for kit building by James Warren. So yeah, but I mean, like $1,300 this one, and looks all right. Looks different.
And you need the time to build it too.
It hasn't got the big net in it that I like on Waterworld. I like that net area he's got.
Okay, wrong button.
Yeah, you need one of those pontoon boats, the twin aluminum pontoons, or even the tri pontoons, because you can always throw a sail on it and use it as a sailboat if you run it fuel.
What a darn echo!
All right, yeah, somebody's echoing. Gil, hit your mute a second.
Hang on, I got to cancel this.
It was Gil. Aha.
Testing.
Nope, still there.
Yeah.
It's not Gil. Must be Mike. You're the newest one to come on, and that's when it starts. Nice. Thanks.
All right, I'm sharing this one here for Mike to look at. Here's your missile silo.
Yep, that's mine. Yep,
Each
that one right there.
Each level looks like this.
I was drawing diagrams of those things when I was in 5th grade.
Right. My only problem with these is one way in, one way out.
Nah.
Yeah.
You make a second way out. That's like a half a mile away, or 2 ways out, a half a mile away to pop up in an outhouse in a field.
Yeah, they got multiple. They can have them where they got multiple entrances. I'm trying to find the good one here on it, where you got the entrances above it, and you got entrances off to the side to get out.
Those are the Titan silos. Those aren't the other ones where they lay the missile down and stand it up. The Minuteman silos.
Yeah.
They filled those up with rubble. Good luck cleaning them out.
This is one being built being converted in Colorado right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can buy your level,
and they come with pools in them too.
Yeah.
That is definitely a dream prepper place.
I just feel like
if I could afford it.
I feel like it's just a really expensive tomb.
Well,
yeah.
So's a container buried in the ground there, Mike.
That's for storage. I'm not going to live in the thing.
Or you build yourself a mausoleum
I just, the dream
and
is
make that as a home.
the dream is a container like that is not for living in. It's I want one of those rooms that you see in all the movies when they go, "Do you have any guns?" Yeah, I got some guns. And you open the door.
Oh, I got it. I
all
get
lit
what you
up,
mean,
it's
Mike.
walls, and it's just that's the dream.
Well, you can always move to the States and it can be yours. Yeah.
Just got to watch out.
If I
with stinky
could,
move,
I
too.
would.
Yep.
When the kids are older, if I'm not too old to be rejected by the green card people, then that'll be on the cards.
English are always welcome.
Yeah, we feel bad for you after we left. Not really.
We left.
We feel bad for the ones that wanted to come but weren't allowed to.
Yeah, the only requirement for English citizens is you got to make an English breakfast every morning, and then you're welcome in.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
You do that, I'll rent you a place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Bob would be very happy if he got an English breakfast every day.
That's a fact, Shadow. I told you guys about how my relative's neighbor, he was RAF and I was U.S. Air Force, and for 3 days in a row, he made me an English breakfast and had his Filipino wife bring it over to me for 3 days in a row. I was like, damn, man, now that's hospitality, man. Huge plate. Oh, man.
Did you get the blood sausage with it, too?
I don't know what kind of sausage it was, my friend.
It's black pudding.
Black pudding, that's it, black pudding, yeah.
That stuff was delicious,
That's just congealed blood is all it is.
Yeah,
it's
fine. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Willow says, what about the Scots? Can we come too?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nah.
Mike's like, no.
You can go to Mexico, then there's still a wall between us like there is here.
Oh man. I can hear Brian now in your fireside next time.
I can hear them wailing on bagpipes and drums, and the English immigrants are like, "Oh, those Scotties are at it again."
What's the saying though? It takes an Irishman to play the bagpipes right.
I mean, nobody plays the bagpipes right. It's just not. It's just. To be honest, I don't mind them as long as it's with a full military contingent of drums.
Yeah,
I hear you.
Edinburgh tattoo.
Yes, I've been there. Yeah, I've done that.
That is the one reason I want to go to the UK is to go there once.
Yeah, we went to the Edinburgh tattoo and it was brilliant. They did a show with one regiment and they'd set it up on the courtyard of the tattoo, and they started the explosions went. They started this charge and they were in the red uniforms with muskets, and they ran and they clambered through this obstacle. And as they came out the other side, they were in World War I uniforms, still running. Explosions, diving under barbed wire, came out in World War II uniforms, and it was just like the history of the regiment in one big charge. It was so well done.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. That would be something.
And the most Scottish thing I ever heard was in Edinburgh as well. We were there for Christmas, me and the missus, and they still fire the cannons off the castle every so often for ceremonial purposes and stuff like that. And we're just walking along the middle of these Christmas markets, and this cannon went off out the blue, boom, and all you heard was this very thick Scottish accent going, "Oh, you bastard!" It was as loud as the cannon. It was hilarious.
I like what Willow Tree said. Mikey is sending Mrs. UP to Mexico.
There's nothing between us apart from a wall.
Willow says, Mike, are you sending Mrs. UP to Mexico then?
Yeah.
Yeah. 20 years ago, when my wife and came here through the embassy, all kosher, all good, but For years, we talked on Skype together twice a day for 4 years, and I used to tease her. I said, "Hun, just come across the Rio Grande. Just come on in. You're brown, they'll never know, and your last name is Spanish, so no, I'm not taking any chances. No, I'm not doing it. But it's free. You don't have to pay for nothing. No.
Yeah, and then they'll give you $10,000 a month on a Visa debit card all the time. I mean, you can do it a couple times. You can be a millionaire in no time, or at least you could.
So, Vanessa just said dream vacation is Italy, UK, and Ireland. Well, as long as you start your vacation at the UK and you arrive via rubber dinghy to a random point in the UK, you'll get your hotel sorted. We'll give you a phone. We'll give you everything you need.
Just a question, Mike. Do you guys have an ICE, like a Immigration Custom Enforcement Department?
We have an immigration department, and we have like a technically a border patrol, but nowhere near as enforcing as ICE. The only time you see them is if you come through the correct immigration channels and stuff like that.
Oh,
nobody's protecting the beaches or anything. I'll send you what 3 words, and you can be in the country tomorrow, and nobody will have even seen you get here.
Yeah, true.
So that means I can jump aboard on a Gotland-class submarine and jump on the UK shores.
I mean, a submarine's overkill. You could probably just, use a rowboat and nobody would stop you anyway. So it's absolutely fine. And my only question after that would be, why the fuck would you want to come to this communist nation? That's my only question.
I'll be honest with you, Mike. I've been to the UK several times, and before I went to the Philippines, and I was like, man, beautiful country. I love the people. I would really like to retire here until I went there once during the winter, and I went, let's rethink this.
It's moist during the winter. I mean, don't get me wrong. We've still got great tourism. We've got beautiful history, historic castles. I could take you around 2-3 weeks around the country and you'd think it'd be the best place ever. It's just when you're living in it and when you're under like this cost of living crisis and all of this from the government, that's the issue. Visiting wise, tourist wise, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the same in any country. You can go to the worst country in the world. As long as you go to the tourist hotspot, you're not going to see anything, are you?
Correct. That's correct. Yeah. And shortly after I went through England a few times, and then I went to the Philippines, and I went, now this is more like it. Walk out of the house with flip-flops, pair of short pants, and you're good to go. I can handle that weather when I get old and feeble.
We get that weather, but it's like twice in a year at the most.
Yeah, your weather in England is almost identical to Seattle. It's almost exactly. It seems like England, Seattle, and Japan. It's all the same.
If we get a week of heat, the local supermarkets are absolutely sold out of the disposable grills, and all the meat is gone in a week. Everyone has a barbecue, and that was it. That was your summer. Hope you enjoyed it. See you later. That was it.
I know. It's the same here, Mike. The same here. Yeah. Get a hot Saturday, and you can smell all the grills in the neighborhood. Everyone's grilling. Yeah, same thing.
Love it. I'm actually emptying my storage tubs and unpacking. Yeah, so I've missed everyone's dream preps then. So without having to repeat everything, who's got the craziest? That's the question.
Yeah.
I think mine was probably one of the more expensive ones. Have you ever seen? They've made them for the military use, which gives you a price tag way beyond my means, but it's one of those beasts of burden. It's a 4-leg, like an animal, like a horse. Mm-hmm. You can put your backpack or any firewood on it, all that, and it will follow you because it can walk on all 4 legs. and follow
Yeah,
you
yeah.
right down a mountain path, anything, you know. That was my dream prep right there. Something to carry loads, carry weight for me, you know.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I have no clue how much something like that would cost. But
I mean, if it really is SH to the TF, you could just like, you know, feed and take in a couple of crackheads and they can just carry everything for you. Cheaper options, you know, horses for course.
a glass pipe in front of them.
That's it. This way. I'm hoping this will share. It's weird that we're talking about random stuff like this, and we talked about an island. I've got one of those backgrounds on my windows that just puts random pictures up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And this has just appeared. And I mean, talk about a bug out location. If look at that. I've no idea where it is.
Wow.
But how cool is that as a tactical position?
Yeah,
Yeah.
ancient walled off city right on the seashore. Oh boy, that's
One entrance on the road here on the left, and then you've got obviously my house up the top overlooking everyone, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, like a king.
That's it. That is awesome, that isn't it? I haven't got a little eye panel, so I can't even say where it is. Anyone knows where that is in the chat? Please let me know.
I suppose it's,
Hey, Nico.
I would
Good to see
guess
you.
off the coast of Spain or the Mediterranean somewhere where it's
Yeah,
formed.
it looks like that kind of possibly
Yeah.
Italian, possibly Greek architecture.
Yeah, looks like it.
You would set it
Brian
on fire.
says, yeah.
Goes to show you with building the walls around it like that, how much life really sucked for those people if you had to build a wall around your town just to stay secure. Like have raiders come in off the sea and grab your women and take off with them, and oh man, no.
I mean, it's probably better than trying to make it out in the wilderness, as it were, I suppose. But yeah, it's a waltz. It's got a ramp access for like boats as well, so that's cool. And I think Vanessa said, "Where is your food from at that shoreline?" I mean, it's the Mediterranean. The sea is bountiful.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm.
You can stand on the wall fishing.
You could probably fish off the rocks easily, yeah, as well as fishing boats pulling them out. So I've done sea fishing off the pier in the UK, and you can get some big fish. So it's definitely Gil. His mic pops every time they get the echo. I can see the little ring appear.
Reese says, who can build me a motocross plane boat?
That sounds like something out of 007 right there.
Yeah, I felt you thought 007. My brain went to A-Team instantly. Felt like something they would make in a shed.
Okay, CR.
It really does it when Mike's talking. It's when it gets the feedback.
Fine, I won't talk.
That's a $12,000 microphone you got on Temu that's doing it.
This isn't like a 200 quid microphone, to be fair.
Barb says that's Monemvasia, Greece.
Oh no. Let's have a Google of that.
Well, scuba gear is great, but you know, as your favorite dream prepping gear, I mean, unless your bunker is 50 feet underwater in an airtight chamber, you may not need that.
Oh yeah. Hunt and fish wherever you like. Vanessa's dream prep. That would be a great idea.
He's spot on. It is that Monemvasia. It's on its own little island. That it's not even. It's connected to the main line by a small, thin peninsula.
Yeah, okay. A rebreather would be fun to have. That way you could hide underwater for a fair amount of time, and the people hunting you would think you drowned.
Yeah.
There it is. So it's got a little peninsula there that connects the main line.
There you go.
Inland. That's cool.
That's like Mont Saint Michel or Mont Saint Marie or whatever in France. The one that when the tide comes in, the road's underwater.
I think we could all chip in and just buy that. We'll be all right.
Yeah. I'll take the leeward side.
Fellow U.S. Air Force members in the hospital barracks all got deep water set for
Scuba.
Scuba, yeah.
Give me the beaches in Boracay. Yeah.
A beach, a cup of coffee, some little snacks, and a woman. You're good.
I'm good here. I'm going to try to share this picture right here. This is Boracay Beach. Okay, open a new tab. Okay, it's not dirty or anything, Shadow. Don't worry. Here we go. Sexy Koreans on Boracay Beach. Here we go. See?
Sexy Koreans.
Hang on.
Great.
Screen record.
Share screen. Let's see. Sexy Korean girls on Boracay Beach. Let's see if that's. No, shoot! They threw an ad in it. Darn it!
Of course they did.
Criminals. Freaking criminals.
You can
At least
just
it was
see the
on
side of a leg.
You were putting that up so I could freeze dry some of those donuts for you. I know.
Hey, Tampa, good to see you, man.
That didn't work out. Let's see if I can find it on YouTube here. I know YouTube always comes across without ads. You know.
You have to let it play for a minute till it gets to that point. Hit pause and then share the screen. Then.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do here.
Come on, Boomer, you can do it.
I can do it. Just takes me some time. Boracay Island, Japanese.
Mark, we got to talk about your numbers on that short. You hit thousands on that short, didn't you?
Which one?
So for Survivalist.
Which one? The second one with the feminine hygiene products. That one.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Got some good numbers on that, man.
That's because somebody named Mike threw it on his TikTok channel because those numbers went through the roof in about 2 hours. I was like, holy hell.
Brilliant.
Yeah, even the new one. Crap, I got 50 subscribers on there, maybe 51 by now. I got 50 subs on there, which is more than my other two channels combined, but
2,300 views on that one. Nice.
8,300?
2,000. 2,300.
I was like, geez, it's a lot.
Here we go. I'll see if I can share this YouTube thing. So
I did.
Boracay nightlife.
I think that's saying I'm not a man.
There we go. That put me there, okay? Put me right there. Yeah.
That's not the beach. That's a bodega.
I can make it play for some. No, that's a beach right there, dude. Let's see.
Well,
get that to play.
I don't see the water. I see oranges and a Coke machine.
I'm going for a short bathroom break. I'll be back.
Nightlife
on Boracay.
Looks like hell. I'd hate to be there. Where do I book my ticket?
Oh my gulai. Oh yeah. That's a place where a married man could get into all kinds of trouble.
Yeah, Boracay, where half the women are men and the other half are women.
I found my stag do location.
Dude, they come out at night. They're around there. Yeah. They come out at night. So yeah. So we're gonna be there at the end of next month. We're gonna be there. Yeah. That's a good thing when the kids are all grown up and they're all self-sufficient and all that. You got some money to be able to go to places like this, Mike. So a vasectomy might not be a bad idea for you.
I mean, yeah. Well, by the time my youngest will have grown up now, it'll be what? I'll be 60 something.
Yeah. That's where I'm at. You know.
That's
Yeah,
if she doesn't want 10 more in the meantime.
For me, you see that little table right there? Let the family go out running around doing whatever. Park me there, have some snacks, a cup of coffee, a bathroom nearby, and just leave me. I'm good, man. I'm good.
I might try and pitch it as this is a cheaper option than putting me in a care home. Just send me there. Give me the same money that the care home would have cost in my pocket. I'll look after myself.
I agree. Yeah. No, well, it's like I can go. We're going to go in the wintertime, and being married to a Philippine national, I can get a 1-year visa for free, and we've got a house there, you know. And she says, "Yeah, you won't have to be in the wintertime here. You could stay there if you want." But you know, I kind of like my wife. I want to be around her. You know, does that sound too odd?
That's very odd. Yeah, that's a rare case, that one.
That is a rare case. Yeah.
Come on, it's so bad here. When my wife is home, I have to go to another house to work remotely for work. and I do. I literally commute to work from home. How messed up is that? But she needs her peace, and I'll give her space. So
yeah. Well, you got a good one, man. Keep her. I tell you, just keep her.
It'll be 36 years. 36. Yeah, 36 years this June. So,
hey, Tampa's Creek.
I ain't leaving to find another one at this point. There's too much baggage floating around out there.
Me too. Yeah, me too. Yeah, we're pretty comfortable with each other, you know. Yeah. Yeah, that's my plan for this vacation. All the bikini babes and all that, and just park my old 60-something-year-old ass right there, and a cup of coffee, and some food, and a bathroom right over there, and I'm good. You guys go do whatever you want to do. I'm going to sit here and fill my eyes.
We all need to chip in and get Bob some of them Meta glasses that just constantly records 1-minute clips. Yeah.
Oh,
this is why we've been going wrong on YouTube.
That's kind of a bummer, Mike, because they recently changed the laws over there about filming in public. You have to get the other person's permission to film or photograph them. So it's like, you know.
Yeah, but they're just normal glasses.
But if you have your Meta glasses on and your YouTube channel is based out of the United States, who the hell's gonna know?
Yeah, you never know, man.
And you don't publish it till you're back here.
Yeah.
Well, that's assuming he moves back here and doesn't stay there.
you say that, Tampus, but I bet you said that after the first one as well.
Hey, CR, that's a good comment. Bob, you want one of those mini umbrellas in the drink? And I said, hell yeah, if I'm on a beach with Japanese and Korean chicks walking by in bikinis, I'd take one of them little floofy umbrella things, man, any day.
Yeah, you have one drink in your left and one Mai Tai on the right hand.
Oh no!
With a nice mini umbrella.
We need to work on your sign language, Shadow, because where I'm from, this isn't a signal for drink. Just throwing that out there. I don't know what he's got in his right hand, but that's not a Mai Tai.
Sorry, guys. My mistake.
That can get you arrested around here, Shadow.
Yes. My mistake.
Pete says added sparklers too. There you go.
Sparklers. Oh, yeah. Yep. The big umbrella on a joint myself. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but Bob
should join the stream this late every time.
Umbrellas. Fantastic.
Join the stream this late every time. We're nowhere near on topic. It's great.
Yeah, we've reviewed already, and yeah, now we're just a BS session.
Oh, I got something for Mike here.
Okay.
Mountain Prepper Property.
Oh, don't.
And so you know one's here, but
that's huge.
Here's a nice small one here. But there, you know,
I love that that pyramid on the top left there, because not just because like it's some sort of status symbol, but that water collection for the runoff for that building will be awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's got
Yeah, it's a
solar
nice
panels in the
building.
background there.
Yeah.
That's
I
one.
mean-
That one looked really nice actually.
This is
Nice
the same
design.
building. This is the other side of the building.
Yeah.
So you got that side, and you got the exact opposite side.
This is one of those things where I'm going to look at this and think, right, that's the dream. And when I actually do it, it's going to be a shed in a rainy forest in the UK. It's going to look like when somebody says, this is the cake I tried to make, and this is the actual cake. It's going to look like one of those side by sides. Me in a
Oh,
shed.
so you want to move into one of those hobbit cabins?
The
That are all
half
covered with
underground
trees and
ones.
moss and half a tree. Yeah, that's it.
Hobbit holes.
You're gonna have to go. He's gonna have to go to New Zealand for that, though.
But it's to be honest, what the plan actually is, or a land. We're not looking for a farmhouse or building. We're looking. I'm going to do a container home. So have you seen the container homes?
Oh yeah,
That's what we're doing. I've already got the CAD plans all drawn up and stuff like that.
That's good.
It's modular, so we can start with 3 containers and be able to live, and then we can add some on top and so on, and just build it up from there.
That's
like
good.
this one here, the backside you can't see, the dirt's up against it.
Oh,
So
so it's
part of
like
the
half
retaining-
underground, yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
so you see the retaining wall off on the left here, but the dirt's up against it. Here's another one here like that, where they've just mounded up, and you go inside, and that way it's never too hot, never too cold. But yeah,
That is a design I like.
here's one up in the mountains there. But yeah,
I love it. It reminds me of like the Dutton Ranch from Yellowstone, that kind of thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the ranch up there that it was quote modeled after is for sale for $80 million.
Oh, is that it? I'll have 2. I thought it was going to be expensive.
But yeah, I mean it has the river going through it. It's got like 20 buildings on it, besides barns, because what they do is they rent out of these little cabins and stuff all the time. So you got income right there all the time. But yeah,
Nice. Where's that gone?
Tempest
Did you just say my name? I walk away for 2 minutes and I hear my name.
Some van life for a while.
Don't worry, Mark. I stuck up for you.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
hey Mark,
What?
that sharp pain you feel behind you, that's the knife that was driven in your back.
That's what my wife calls up. I was upstairs the other evening, and my wife's like, "Hey, honey, do you feel a sharp pain like stabbing you in the neck?" I said, "No." She said, "How about now?"
Voodoo doll.
I said, "No, honey, but how's that ankle doing?"
Where's that gone?
I've been around. I'm on Gil's channel like every other night, or whenever he's on.
Yeah.
I'm always here on Saturday cooking.
I think I'll share out one of my older videos overseas. No copyright stuff going on in here, but here we go. Share this out. See all those pretty girls?
Yeah, you're
They're
related
all
to him.
nurses. They're all nurses. Yeah. So if you get sick or anything like that, man, you got healthcare built right in. I bring
that's
musical.
a good thing.
I bring musical instruments over there so that when we get bored, we can play music and sing and stuff like that. And those ladies, I don't know how they did it, but man, they pull some stuff up on their phone and they're playing the kalimba and the pan drum, singing songs, and yeah, not a bad thing to have a bunch of pretty nurses around the house.
Now that's nice to have in your family.
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
Especially in a disaster, they can take care of you if you get hurt.
That's right. Absolutely. Yeah, they know what they're doing. They're good. The one in the black shirt in the middle, that's my oldest niece. That's Ate Tall.
Hey,
Those are her
Peace
friends.
Journey, good to see you.
All right, stop sharing here.
If I could afford it, I would buy some land myself. But to buy land here, oh man, it costs you an arm and leg and your shirt and your head.
Yeah, yeah. And Philippines is a good place to retire, but there's a lot that you've got to you got to be a real tolerant person, because there's a lot of things that are frustrating to Westerners, like how slow everything moves. As most expats say, it's the death of 1,000 cuts, because it takes forever to get anything done over there.
Yeah, I bet it does.
It does. But
so do. There we go. So that's the actual shipping container dimensions here.
There you go.
And here is the start of the breakdown of the building and how it'll be used.
Mm-hmm.
Main bedroom here.
Is that Brian? Bathroom. Is that Brian standing there? It looks like Brian standing
Brian, there. Yeah. he's got a lute in his hand for some reason, busking. Something. I keep trying to send him away. But yeah,
I see the room. I see the room on the right there for all the power supplies.
This is like the smallest version, so this would be the starting point. I've priced these containers here, these dimensions. This is a fake wall, so this area is technically outside of the container units, so it's built on afterwards in between them. So, and it's quite small, but this is like the starting point. Then you could expand on top of that, and that's the prepper pantry little thing there. So
you get one hell of a rooftop patio.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is the thing, because these containers, because the way they are, the bolt points and the mount points, I could easily put these too high. I could put one across. There's so much you could do, so modular, and I could do all the first fix and second fix internally myself, because I did joinery. So it's the lowest cost of building your own that I could find. And yeah, this is the SketchUp. I've got CAD drawings as well, but that's the SketchUp of it. So as in progress. So yeah, that's the dream. That's the prepping dream for me.
There you go.
With the land.
There you go.
So
the best thing with containers is you can design it as you like, basically.
Exactly, yeah. So here, I've literally just thought, like, to start off with, that if we got one container, that would be the start, but you just dump an old static on there, so you could live in the static while you start doing the container home. So it's not like a project I need to do and still have a house at the same time. So we can literally move onto the land straight away in a prefab little caravan static thing and then build it as we go that way. So that's the prepper dream. So I only need another 960,000 more subscribers and we can make it happen. So yeah, but that's the dream.
Yeah, and if you need to build on height, it's easy. You stuck another container on top of the other, and
yeah, there's so many designs. The other design, so the way I scaled this one up is how it's the C shape. The back wall, the next container wouldn't go directly on top; it'd step in, and then you could put a pitch roof from that, because that would give you that water collection point as well. So there's multiple things.
That's awesome.
All sorts of different avenues you can go down, and that's design number 7 at the moment that I'm working on. I've done different variations of it, and everything's to scale, like the bed, the toilet, the shower, and stuff like that. So I know what will fit in and where, to the point of like the bunk beds in there are based off dimensions from IKEA bunk beds. So I know I'm not just making it up and that'll fit. I'm measuring every little bit of it. So it's surprisingly spacious if you utilize it properly.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on here. Something for Mike.
Upper levels too, Pete. Yes.
Here are some on Facebook. There's a bunch of them being done.
Yeah.
And they're
I don't want to say. I still want to see that middle one. It looks like he's landing on his head.
But I couldn't find the one I was looking for. She's been popping up on mine, and she's gone through. She put pier blocks and then welded a plate on it, and she set 4 containers side by side, welded them, started welding them together and stuff while she's living elsewhere. She's out there working all the time, and then between 2 of them, she cut a section out, put a brace up in it, cut the next section out. So
I think I've seen that. She's got a huge open plan thing. She's got her own channel. I think I know which one you're on about because I did a lot of research on this. Yeah, there's some cool ideas on it.
And she's been fixing it up, and she's cutting out the pieces and saving the metal. But yeah, it's some of these are that one's a container being dropped there, but some of these other ones are. But there was I was trying to find hers on here. I can't find hers being listed here. Now here's one that's kind of U-shaped like yours you were showing there, but
yeah.
Well, let's go this way here.
It's one of those things. I found like 3 different sources for the shipping containers, pre-owned kind of thing, pre-used.
Yeah.
So that's based on the most common ones I can pick up at a certain price bracket. So yeah, look at that. This is 6 units. Well, 5 units and a balcony. There's some really cool ideas. I don't think I want anything. The problem I've got as well is as soon as you go up to like 2 and 3 stories with these things, that's when you might get Farmer Joe down the road saying, that's an eyesore. Yeah. So the idea is that the actual idea of this, believe it or not, is not to look like a shipping container home. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put logs against it, so it's going to like almost render it like a log cabin. So from a distance or to the untrained eye, it'll be a log cabin, but inside it'll be this container unit. I like these as well, where they build the wooden frame.
That's awesome, Mike.
Yeah. So that's a good idea. Containers, and they built it barn style and filled it in,
or build outside with cob. Talk to some of the Australians who are online here, Mike. Some of the out in the dingleberries of Australia, a bunch of people live in containers, and they're the ones that get some good advice from. Dingleberries, whatever you want to call it.
There was a guy on YouTube I followed. I think I still follow him. I don't watch his stuff anymore, but he built a container castle.
That's the one I follow. That's the one I follow, Gil. The one that you're pointing at there.
Yeah. That's similar. The one I was looking at before. Her blocks are smaller though. Hers are piers drilled down in and come up with a steel plate welded on it. But yeah, I've seen a couple of hers as well. But yeah,
that that channel because she's on every thumbnail, and then when you load the video, it's the guy. So
that tells you something right there.
The other one, the video is her by herself. No guys in it at all. She's doing all the work and everything. But yeah,
I've not found them ones yet.
If I find it, I'll send one of the links to you so you can find out who she is.
There's so many companies out there that sell kits to do things, whatever you want with a container.
And I looked at the kit house as well. There's a company in Germany called Huff Houses, and they're almost like prefab interconnected houses. They're beautiful when they're up. They're almost like these Switzerland ski lodge type things. But the price tag they put them on. I mean, that biggest container there I can get for around £6,000. So, to get a starting home on a piece of land, that's next to nothing. I can do a lot of the work myself, and then it'd just be material costs like that. So, I looked at the kit houses, but they put a massive premium on them.
Yeah, I bought my 20-foot container back in 21, and a 20-foot container cost me $4,000. Now I can get the same 20-foot container for like $1,800 because there's so many of them sitting here. these guys are dying. The one guy I deal with, he's got a 40-foot container in better shape than my 20-foot for the same price I paid for the 20-foot, and he'll deliver it and drop it wherever I want.
Yeah,
so that's next on my agenda is a 40-footer because my tractor's in a 20-footer and it takes up like the whole thing with my tiller and a barrel of fuel, and that's it. I don't have room in there for anything else.
Yeah, you got to look as well because you can get different heights as well, so you can get quite high ceiling ones as well.
Yeah, you can get the tall ones that are 9.5 foot versus 8 foot high cubes. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I want for my next one. That way I don't have to put my T-bar down when I go in. I forgot to put my T-bar down once, and I'm backing in. I'm like, why am I getting all funky on the tractor? And I realized that the T-bar, my crossover bar, was up against the top of the container, and I'm trying to back in. Whoops, forgot to put it down.
Thank you, Pete, for that comment. Now another bed needed. Yes, I'll have to readjust the plans.
Well, fellas, I got to go get some honeydews done. So peace out, everybody. Shadow, take care.
Later, Bob.
Cheers, Bob.
Later, Bob.
Right. Cheers. Later.
Okay, so here, I don't know if this is going to read or not. Is it going to read? No, it's not. Dang it.
Turn your brightness right down on your phone, and it's more readable on camera.
Let's see if I can find the brightness on this thing here. Crud.
Yeah, put it down to practically dark on the brightness slider at the top.
Yeah, he's got some other kind of random phone. He doesn't have an iPhone or a.
No, I don't have an iPhone.
No, even Samsung, it should be the same, I think.
That's not showing us slightly. Oh, okay, it's not wanting to do this. Oh, there we go. It's at the bottom. No wonder why.
Oh, you have one of those phones.
Yeah. Come on. How much? Let's see if that shows up here now. No, it's not. To get too close.
Too close. Yeah.
Anyways, all right. So the 40-foot the 40-foot high cube is $3,049 delivered.
Nice.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on the condition too, because you can get them in all kinds. You can get one use, one trip ones, which are like brand new. You can get ones that are like 12, 15 years old, man. They're dented and rusted all over the place. You can get them with rotted out floors, really cheap. But yeah, that's the other.
Well, this company guarantees that they're waterproof.
Oh yeah, so is mine.
And the floors are good. A 20-foot doesn't say high cube, just a 20-footer for $2,200. Well, for twice the size and only 50 cents more of the price, I would go with a 40-foot high cube. But yeah, there
you go. 40-foot high cube container, one trip. So it's a one trip one, like Matt was on about there. Yep. 3,750. So that's even come down since I was looking at them. So that's even cheaper.
They're coming down because so many containers are coming over and all the tariffs and all that. They're not going back. They're getting stuck with them. And it's cheaper to leave them there and build a new one than it is to ship it in an empty container back. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's even better now. Just need the land. Anybody who would like to give me a piece of land in the UK, please send me an email.
For a good price.
You can get it ply lined and insulated for an extra $1,500. I think I can ply line it and insulate it for less than $1,500. Thank you very much. Standard electrics pack, full respray.
Yeah, it's the options where they make their money on you.
Yeah, I ain't having any of the options. That's a DIY job for me.
Yeah.
Just need to get yourself a plasma cutter and an arc welder or
I can get through the side of one of them in a circular saw, diamond.
Yeah, sure you can. Right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. 50 blades later, it would have been cheaper to have somebody do it for you.
Where's the fun in that?
Welcome, Smithy TV.
Do any of you think World War III is closer than we've ever been? Yeah, I think everything points that way, but I'm not quite digging a spider hole just yet. It's
I think we were a lot closer back during the Cuban Missile Crisis.
No, well, actually, they reckon the other way around. They reckon it's past that point now. I don't believe this doomsday clock thing because that used to be That
we're
used
10
to be.
seconds to midnight. We're 3 seconds to midnight. Oh, we're all going to die again.
It was 2-3 minutes to midnight years ago, but it was only based on nuclear war, on nuclear, or World War III. Now they throw in climate change and everything like that into the mix. So it's like, we're 10 seconds from midnight. What's midnight? Oh, all the dolphins, they're in my cans of tuna. It's just not.
Yeah, there's a straw in my turtle soup. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a difficult metric. I personally, Smithy, I think everyone's different, but personally, I think we're probably closer now than we've ever been, but not in the way we would think of wars like World War II and World War One. It's never going to be that. I think we're closer to a cyber conflict, like mass cyber attacks worldwide, that kind of thing. So infrastructure more than anything else, which is the best thing to be able to prepare for, right? So I don't think we're going to have
if you got a smart government.
Yeah, it's not. Oh God, where's one of them? Let me know when you find one of them, Gil. Oh yeah, that's an interesting find if you could get one of them. But yeah, it's all cyber attacks, it's cyber warfare and stuff like that. And I think that's what our biggest threat is at the moment. I don't think we're going to see anything like Red Dawn. I don't think you're going to have Russians parachuting into the States and Patrick Swayze holding them up there.
No, we're just getting illegal aliens trucked in by the
and flown in. Yeah, go Wolverines. Yeah.
But that's another wave. That's another way this could. It's what sparks first, right? Because you could have a religious war and stuff like that. Look at the state of the UK with the problems we've got with that kind of thing, and we potentially could be outnumbered in the blink of an eye if something was to be triggered, if an order was to be issued. So yeah, it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. I think we're closer to something than we've ever been. But yeah, what it is and how it shows itself is a different story.
Yeah.
Deep question, Smithy. Deep.
Economic war for sure. That's possible.
We're already in it. That's already happening. You wouldn't have the sanctions, tariffs, and stuff like that going on if it wasn't. We're already in an economic war. And now, we've got a prime minister now that is, everybody wants him out, but he's stubborn as hell. And now he's going to try and fight the whole tariff thing as well. So it's just, yeah. Definitely bringing a knife to a gunfight, the UK.
Yeah, I agree, Mike. I agree.
I would much rather, I'm patriotic for my country. When I joined up, I swore an oath of allegiance to the Queen at the time, not the King. But I've always been a royalist. I've always been patriotic. But instead of what we've got now, I'd happily be the 51st state. Happily. That killed the conversation, didn't it?
No, I was just thinking. I was just trying to think how many people in the United States would want to become a colony again.
Oh no, we'd be the colony. We'd be the 14th stripe.
Yeah,
we'll tell you what. We'll give you guys all New York City and Long Island.
Oh, come on. You can't throw us out of the frying pan into the fire.
We'll make sure it's empty before you get there. You can just
all right, okay.
Pete says, as gear goes, is Skylink a bigger thought?
Skylink? Oh, the
yeah, I mean, yeah, to be honest, I like the idea of Skylink. Pete.
Starlink or Skylink?
Starlink, yeah, Starlink, I think he's talking about. But I love the idea of it. But I do think there's a slight delusion in some preppers thinking that would be, something that's ongoing. Because if it was conflict, do you think we would still have access to it?
No.
You could turn that off overnight.
Controlled by the military, so there is that. And they can, they're like, oh, you're immune to being spied on. No, you're not. It's going through a digital platform that's controlled by the military. You don't think that every single data bit you're sending up to Starlink, going back down somewhere, isn't monitored and stored in some ginormous AI data center somewhere, yeah, you're delusional.
Yeah, and the fact, like I say, they could easily, if it was a time of war, and our regular internet was taken down due to sabotage, if America is our allies at that point, and we've got good relations at that point, yes, we might continue to be able to get access through it, albeit limited. But at the end of the day, it's going to be to purpose. If the US has cut ties with Europe because they're in the middle of a conflict, do you think they're going to let us carry on using that kind of thing? It's up for debate.
Yeah.
Well, did you Mike, you said you wanted to be the 14th stripe? The 1795 flag had 15 stars and 15 stripes. So you're gonna have to be the 16th stripe.
But it's 13 stripes now, right? For the original colony.
For the original 13, yes.
Yeah. 50 states and 30. See, like I can pass the green card exam. Give me the exam.
That's why they'll never make any province in Canada an actual state, because then it would cost us tons of money to change the flag again. And they don't want to do that. So they'll just make it like Puerto Rico.
No. There are a lot of companies trying to do that because they want to make the money selling all those new flags.
Of course they are. Yeah, you can design it. AI will design it for you in about 1/10 of a second for almost no cost.
Well, they're already designed.
You say that. You say that, Mark, but I thought I was doing a video about this, about when it was the whole Greenland thing, and I thought, what I'll do is I'll put a 51-star flag in the background. And I could have easily grabbed the flag and dumped a star on myself, but I thought, let's let AI do it. So I typed the prompt in, create an American flag with 51 stars instead of 50. Did it put up this great big flag sort of thing? I looked at it, it had 27 stars on it. I'm like, you're an idiot. You're an idiot.
AI.
Yeah. Hey, that's what AI is, artificial idiot.
Yeah, honestly.
Idiocy.
And I tried to reprompt it about 6 times. You go, oh yeah, sorry, my mistake. I'll do it again. Exactly the same. It's like, what the?
You have to start out saying, I want a flag that is all blue in the background with 51 white stars on it. It'll make that okay. Now add 13 stripes.
It'll put them across all over the place or something. It'll do something stupid. Honestly, people are worried about Skynet and robots taking over. If they can't count to 51, I'm not that scared right now.
You didn't look close enough. There were probably like 26 other little micro stars that you just couldn't see. You didn't say what size.
Or it's seeing the future and there's going to be just 27 states at one point.
Yeah, and it's like, no, let's just go with this.
Well, how many? How many was on that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, wow. Here's a weird one. I said 27, didn't I?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if we talk about the southern states of America, there was 13 stars on that. 13, 27. So
okay.
Maybe it's predicting the Civil War.
Probably.
Okay. So, like I said, it's already been programmed. It would consist of 6 rows of stars, alternating between 9 and 8. So it'd be like,
AI told me this in text form, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds good." And it said, "Would you like me to create it as an image?" Yes. And then it was 27 stars. I was like, "Okay, you're just stupid."
Yeah.
All right. I just checked out the new video that Scottish Brian made for me. Wasn't what I asked for, but it's just as funny. That's my dog squeaking the ball again.
Thought that was the video playing in the background. I'm like, what have you got him doing now?
Here you go, 51 stars. Shadow?
Yeah.
Can you put that up?
Yeah.
There's your 51 over here on the right. That's your 51 star flag. That's what it would look like.
I mean, to the untrained eye, it wouldn't. Nobody would notice, right? Nobody sits
not that much, no.
I like the Pac-Man one. So that's a winner.
Hang on. How many micro stars are on that one? That's 51 stars, 50 in a circle around Greenland.
Everyone would kick off that Greenland's got a bigger star.
Hang on.
And then when you order it from Temu, it would come in, it'd only have 32.5 stars anyway, right? If you order the flag from Temu.
Yeah.
We're underneath tornado watch. Ooh.
Well, if we picked up 4 more states from a couple Canada provinces, and then Puerto Rico becoming a state, one up 54. It's simple then. It's
well, there you go. England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales. There we go. We can split them up.
Yeah, that would be simple. That would be 6 rows of 9.
I mean, at some point when you take over the entire world, it just needs to be one big star, right? Is that just
now let's see how confusing this one looks.
It's gone quiet, the Greenland stuff. I've not heard anything on that.
Yeah.
That's because we already took it over. We're just not telling anybody.
I know. Well, that's what I feel like. There was a deal done, and then there was not a deal done. I don't know.
There's been deals being done since World War II.
Yeah.
And Nick, the fat electrician, did a video on it, and it's absolutely hilarious on all the deals that were going back and forth between Denmark and the United States over Greenland.
Well, I mean, I've no political view on it, but it did feel like it was like a pointless exercise when you can already create whatever, use it for whatever defensive purpose you want. You could stick Sky Saber on there, anything sort of thing. Them deals are already in place, so what would the need be to take it?
Well, the theoretical need was being able to enforce the boundary out there, so a certain country, who shall remain nameless, couldn't have their ships going up and down there under their with their Temu crafts.
But you can do that now. That's what I'm saying. The deal, there's already deals in place where.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know, there was something about doing it, being able to control it better without another country saying no, you're causing problems.
They want Greenland so they can have Canada on all 3 sides. Then they want to take over Canada, says Iron Firehouse.
No. We don't want all of Canada. We don't want all of Canada. Them French Canadians can become their own country.
No, well, Quebec's been trying to be their own country for like what, the last 80 years.
Yeah.
But they keep giving them money and say, no, stay. We'll just keep giving you money, which is why their economy is in a torrent right now.
Well, you heard what happened to Canada back in the 70s. I mean, to Ottawa. I mean, to Quebec when they tried it. The phone company went in there and said, "You do this, we're pulling all of our phones out of your part because we're not going to be, going across another international boundary." They immediately dropped it because they would pull all the phones out of Quebec.
You mean Quebec doesn't produce anything and have any infrastructure to build their own stuff? Huh? Imagine my shock.
I mean, we have no industry. We don't build anything. We had a great steel industry. We'll get rid of that.
Yeah, used to make Cooper
oil
Minis.
industry. We'll get rid of that.
Used to make Cooper Minis. They were a good car. Not anymore.
Yeah. Now it's a subsidiary of BMW, right?
Yep. Made in a country that can't afford the electricity to build their own cars now. Yeah, there is that problem.
Yes, might not be at World War III just yet, but the world is still a shit show.
At this rate, there won't be a World War III. Just devolve into a mud fight.
Well, what is it? It won't be. The world won't end with a bang. It'll end with a whimper. That's
Yeah.
the quote, right?
Yeah, I think it'd be more like won't end in a bang. It's going to end in a fart.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, what was it? The Cooper Mini and the Austin Healey. Yeah, those are the two.
Yeah, Rover. That was another one, but that was usually broken on the side of the road.
Well, they were made of aluminum, so they just didn't go anywhere.
Oh, you got the DeLorean. That was that made in Ireland? Originally, I
No,
believe.
DeLorean?
I'm sure
It was
it was
made in
Irish
Florida.
originally.
I forget. There's something's on top of the old DeLorean plant now. I forget where it was.
Yep. It was manufactured in Dunmurry, Northern Ireland between 1981 and 1982.
What, the first one?
The DMC-12, the Back to the Future car.
Yep, it's built over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's
make an entire car out of steel. That's a good idea.
Stainless steel.
Yeah, stainless steel.
The problem was that he couldn't get anyone to. He couldn't get a facility to build it in the United States. So
That's right. His headquarters is in the States, I think, wasn't it?
yeah, I think so. What was the little itty bitty Fiat that looked like the Mini back in the
Yeah, it was the
Panda.
Fiat 500.
The Panda.
back in the 70s.
The Panda's an old one from Fiat, and that's what a lot of our cops used to use. The Fiat 500 is more recent. But it was the Rover Metro. That was the one at the same time over here. Great car. Great car.
I thought Fiat was based out of Italy.
Fiat is Fiat Italian? I think Fiat is Italian, yeah.
Yeah, that's why it was nicknamed the FIAT. Fix it again, Tony.
You've got all of them, though, haven't you? You've got Ford, fast only rolling downhill.
Nah, backwards.
No.
It's driver returns on foot.
No, it's
tear down a prepper.
Yeah, fix a repair daily, found on road dead.
Yeah,
first on race day.
Yeah, and effed over rebuilt Dodge. Yeah, there's 1,000 of them. Yeah.
And then there's GMC, the Garage Mechanics Companion.
Never came up with one for Chevrolet though, but there is one for Pontiac.
yeah, there
I will
is.
say.
There are a bunch for Chevy as well. I just can't remember. But I knew him back when I was in high school in the 70s. But
this is a prepping channel, by the way, everyone. Just if you've just tuned in and we're all talking about random old cars.
Yeah, the Fiat that'd be a great bug out vehicle because you can drive that thing down alleyways.
yeah,
The Italian job with the Mini.
it was the Fiat 600D that my cousin had.
600D.
Yeah,
That was probably the American. They had to rebadge it for America.
Oh no, it's a bubble with suicide doors.
yeah.
Wow.
He had it in a blue similar to the blue of our names here.
Nice. Just to stand out. When they used to color cars, now everything's grey, silver, or white. It's just
Red,
bland.
black.
Mm-mm.
And what's worse, the interiors are limited to just two or three colors for interior cars over here in the U.S. now.
Hey, you can always-
Tornado on the way to Texas, says Donna Prepper.
Oh joy. Hunker down.
Hope the horse is safe. We've got snow hitting here at some point overnight, apparently, but snow/rain/snow. It keeps changing its mind what it's going to be.
Yeah, I went up to 52 here today, Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. Probably like, I don't know what that is, 20. But I went up to that, and we're supposed to get heavy rains tomorrow.
That's 11 degrees Celsius.
We're supposed to get a lot. If it was any colder, we'd be getting a blizzard tomorrow. But no, we're getting heavy rain and flooding.
It's 35 Fahrenheit here at the moment.
Yeah, everything I look up for the tornado heading towards Texas is from yesterday.
Yeah, I've got WX charts up, but it's only showing me Europe.
I don't think our chat is from yesterday. It's not a time warp, so.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking up things on it, and everything is coming up. All the news blips and everything else. Yesterday or 22 hours ago. Oh, there's one 8 hours ago. Fox weather.
We have minus 12 degrees Celsius. Feels like minus 19.
Wow. What's your heating there, Shadow? Is it like central heating with radiators, or is it like a air system?
We have radiators here in the apartment.
Go get it.
We used to drive around in a Ford Pinto.
Dude, I put a 289 V8 in a Pinto with my dad. I put 100,000 miles on it. No, they never blew up. Mine would never blow up because nobody could catch me to hit me in the rear end.
We had one of those Ford Pintos that they were called the Butt Sisters. There were three of them after the song "The Bertha Butt Bump." If you were going down there and you're down the road and you turned the key off for a couple seconds, turned it back on, man, the flame that came out of the back of it and with the backfire on it. Oh man!
Oh, that was from the 2-liter. 2-liter was notorious. That was the Kent motor, dude. I owned like 14 different Pintos. It was my favorite. I could take those things apart in my sleep.
Yeah, this was back in
74.
No, later 79, 78.
2.3 didn't did it. The 2-liter did. The 1.6, sort of. If you had the stick shift. I know my 2-liter used to do it all the time because we used to do the same thing. Except the one time I did it, it kind of exploded the muffler and left shards of metal all over the place, and I had to go home and put a new muffler on it. My dad was not happy about that. He's like, "You did? Why did that explode?" I'm like, He's like, "You shut the key off at 60 miles an hour and fit in fourth gear and rode." I said, "Yes, Dad. I came down the entire mountain, loading the exhaust with fuel." And I just turned it over, and it almost lifted the car up. Didn't weigh that much. It was a frightening moment. We made it home. Everybody heard me coming for 6 miles away.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Oh, back in the day. Oh, the fun days.
Oh, yeah. Back before the internet and video cameras.
Yeah.
That's why none of us wound up in jail, apparently.
Exactly. That's why most of the baby boomers and most of Gen X are not in prison.
Yep. And we experienced it. We don't need to experience it again. We lived through it.
Oh yeah.
You all can try to do it now. Put yourself on TikTok. Y'all going to jail.
Oh, what? Okay. Okay, it was 78. 78. A friend of ours from church, Alan White, Sheldon Mon, Alan Whipple took a Volkswagen Bug, pulled the engine out of it, and dropped some Porsche motor into it, and worked it up and stuff. That thing was doing 110 down 680 I-680 with somebody in a Camaro trying to catch it because one of the guy's little brothers in the back seat flipped the guy off, and his guys were going to beat him up, so they out of there. They were so funny because I was down on the street. I didn't know they were coming. They came flying down, whipped off at Concord Avenue, whipped underneath the freeway into the Shell gas station on the corner, onto the rack, and they raised it up. And I heard this car going down the freeway. It's like, you were way ahead of him. He wasn't even close to you. We're not taking any chances. They left the car up all night on the jack in the Shell gas station.
Nice.
Stupid stuff the boomers did.
Like I say, I mean, even like me growing up, there was still every person wasn't a citizen journalist with a smartphone, so you still got away with a lot. But must be a nightmare now. Some of the stuff we did, we definitely wouldn't get away with now.
Yeah,
Time Firehorse says, for sure, if kids did what we did, they'd be finished for life. Yeah, probably.
Oh, yep. We had an idea back then. We tried it. If it didn't work, okay, we're not trying that one. Let's try something different.
Always had that friend that was willing to be the crash test dummy, right?
And it got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I walk away for 2 minutes to stir my tomato sauce to come back, and it's like, oh my God, did my screen freeze?
Oh.
Great campfire stories, though. Yeah. When there's no power, no cars, no fuel left, no electricity, we'll have all these things to reminisce about.
Exactly.
Yeah, when the internet dies, then we'll be telling our grandkids what we used to do, and they'll be trying it because there's no internet to get the information out.
But there'll be no cars. It'll be like, yeah, try and do a donut in the horse and cart, Jebediah.
Hey, they can do it. I've seen them do it. They do it. I've seen them do it.
The Amish do it. There's pictures of Amish doing donuts out there.
With the horse pulling them. Yep.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, geez. Hang on. I totally forgot about. Going to show it here.
Okay.
Let's see if this works here.
Okay,
let me share it. It's doing it. It's doing it. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, nice. That's the future hooligans of the non-digital world.
Yeah.
Good luck explaining to Grandpa who makes the wheels that how you folded over all the wheels on one side of the cart.
Oh no, one of those buckles. Oh.
But yeah,
that's how you make a donut with a horse
and carriage.
Yeah.
There was another one here. Let's see. Where was the shoot? There's the one in the night. There he's I can't find it here. Oh. I've seen the guy's driving down the road and it was dash cam. and all of a sudden here it's dark, and all of a sudden you see these two red lights coming from the left side out in front, and it fishtails in front of them, and sparks are flying off the wheels and stuff over hitting the pavement. And the Amish, the guys just that horse is running as fast as it can, and it just came around down the road. It's like, whoa, somebody got caught with Betty Lou.
It was the getaway horse, the getaway buggy. Sparks are flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way to prep for me, the Amish.
Oh, yeah.
They won't notice if the EMP hits, will they? It's like, oh no, the one phone in the town stopped working. That's about it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, phone's down today, folks. Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm going to try some historical videos this year.
So Shadow, what was your favorite or your dream prep gear?
I have a lot of them.
A laundry list.
Yeah, it's a long list.
Hair.
Touring skis is one.
Yeah.
Snowshoes is the other one.
Oh, that's right. You did say that.
Yeah, and you said pressure canner too.
Yeah, pressure canner too. That would be awesome if I could afford one.
I think I love the fact that I've kind of already got a community, which is probably one of the things I would have said. What is your dream prep? To have a kind of community around you, but like enough preppers to survive together.
Community with skills. Yep.
Yeah, definitely. And I think I've kind of got that networked wise, but not in a central location. So hence the land.
I won't be much help to you over here.
Yeah, well, you can always ship me some freeze-dried food anytime you like.
Yeah. Shipping halfway across the country is stupid money. Even the box doesn't weigh anything.
Actually, I've been talking to Ration Nerd about that because of the difference. Like a $30 can of freeze-dried food over there is like £180 over here. Like,
oh yeah,
nearly
it's the shipping, it's the tariffs, it's everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm getting him now to price up what that would be, because if he can ship it with the tariffs or whatever like that, and still be half the price it is to buy over here, then I might start shipping some in, sell half to cover the costs, and then be able to have, stuff for myself. So I'm currently assessing that situation, because like when Brian goes on holiday there,
I don't think Mountain House is going to sponsor somebody in the UK.
No, this is it. I mean, the only one that's broke over here technically is that ReadyWise, but it's stupid. I did a review on it. It tasted all right, but it's lies. It's lies. It says, "Oh, this is a 4-person. This is 4 servings."
Yeah, 4 half-cup servings or 4 whatever size liter servings.
Well, do you know how much a serving is to them? 180 calories.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not keeping anybody alive through.
That's why I do my own meals, because one serving for me is in ounces. I mean, I do it in grams, but I don't remember the gram numbers. I do the math on it, but it's like I add anywhere from 8 to 12 ounces of water, which I guess 12. I don't know what 12 ounces is, but to my meal, Mike? And that's my meal.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh wow! Oh, it nearly went then.
What? Drifting with a carriage? Oh Lord!
Even the horse was drifting sideways. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I mean, is that proper lights they've got on there?
Oh yeah. They have to be semi-legal and have signal lights and marker lights and all that. Yeah.
See.
Anyways,
never seen a carriage with lights like that before.
Yeah, that's in order for them to be on the public roads around here. Yes, they all have lights, either a blinking light, just a red blinking light, but most of them have running lights, tail lights, but they're battery powered. So, it's off grid. They're not allowed to be attached. Like their house can't be attached to the power grid.
Yeah.
But up in PA, they have power that runs to their property, but they use that in the barns. That's all they use it for. They don't live with it. So they all of their different, I guess, pastors or whatever, they figure out
makes
what
a decision.
Yeah, they each make the decision on what is good, bad, and other, and what you can and can't do, and they kind of twist things around a little bit to fit their needs, which is fine. I watched it. It cracked me up the first time I was up in PA. I'm sitting at a convenience store, and in pulls a buggy with a woman and a guy. They pull up to the gas pump. I'm like, okay, you're parking there. Nope. He whips out a credit card, sticks it in the thing, and fills up 2 5-gallon jugs of gas, puts it in the back of the buggy, and leaves. I was dying. I didn't know about the different laws and rules. No, they're allowed to run like farm equipment, off of gas. It's just really, it's all.
I imagine each community is slightly different. I bet there's some extreme ones, and there's some that are a lot more lenient and stuff like that.
But their horses still poop on the road, and that's okay.
It's fine. It's natural.
Yeah,
it's natural.
Yeah. You just run over and it turns back to dirt
they
anyway.
stick together too.
Mm-hmm.
They are very knitted together, basically.
Yeah, like they build like pole barns and stuff around here, but they get transported by the Mennonites, which are like, I guess, an offshoot of the Amish. They drive, they do everything, but they still have beliefs. And most of these Mennonites, they all have full-size vans, 18-passenger vans. They will pick up all the Amish people that are doing a job and drive them to the job site. They'll have a massive pole barn up in 2 days, done, completed, and you're done. You pay for it, and you give them the cash. They want cash, or you can pay I guess you can pay with a credit card to the Mennonites, and they dish it back out as cash. But yeah, that's a thing up here.
2 days. That's fast to get up.
It's very fast. Well, 2 days to put it up.
Yeah.
They do probably a couple months worth of work beforehand on the lumber, doing all the notching and stuff like that, and they're really good at it. And they bring it in on tractor trailers. They unload it. They put the walls together, stand it up in a matter of like 2 hours. No nails on holding the frame together. It's all wood frame, post and beam, and
pens.
it's all mortise, tenon, and pegs.
Yeah.
So the UK is getting worse. I shouldn't be looking at the news, I know, but
don't bother.
Palestine Action wins High Court challenge over government's terror ban. So they banned them as a terrorist organization, and now they've gone to court and won against the government. So they're no longer a terror, even though they broke into Bryce Norton RAF base and damaged loads of stuff and stuff like that. And
We're not terrorists. We're just misunderstood people from another country that wandered in. Yeah, that's
the government has no control. That's what that just headline reads to me. It's absolutely insane. Oh.
Yeah, Pete 619 says Mike needs an 18-seater. Or a pair of scissors. Pick one.
I'm leaning closer towards the scissors. Yeah.
Well, you always do it the way we take care of sheep and cows over here with a rubber band.
Yeah, it's kind of painful.
I mean, as painful as this many college tuitions, I don't.
Oh yeah.
Just paint your kids a different color, and they'll get it for free.
You said that, not me.
Orange, right? Orange, purple,
orange,
green.
Yeah, orange,
yeah. Put some rainbow stripes on them. They'll be fine.
Two of my kids went to college. The youngest one didn't. The youngest one went to the trades, and he's making twice as much money as the other two put together.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. Trade school's the way to go. Right. I think I'm going to call that an evening, gentlemen. I've
okay. No problem, Mike.
Record a couple of videos before I head off and hit the hay. So, cheers, Shadow, Gil, Jeff, /sofa /mad chicken. 3 names of Mark. Yeah. Cheers, guys, and I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah,
take care.
Will do. Take care.
Oh man.
The trades are where the jobs are at here in Canada too.
Yeah. Yeah. The Mike Rowe has he did.
Oh yeah,
had
Mike Rowe.
the TV series Dirty Jobs and stuff like that. He's been making the circuit around, just pumping up the trade schools and pulling out all this information about, all right, these guys go to university. Nothing wrong with university, but get a job that pays. Get a degree that you can use, not a useless degree on, oh, I got a liberal arts degree in poodle haircuts or something like that. It's just, the idiocracy, people thinking, oh, this sounds like it'd be cool. Do you know, can you make money in it? I don't know, but it's going to be cool and I'll get a job. They don't get a job. They get a job, all right, working at McDonald's.
Yeah. And flipping hamburgers.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd I walk away and Mike left? Jeez.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he was saying all sorts of dirty things about you. He goes, I'm out of here now.
I'll catch it on the replay and then I'll message him on the app. I'm like, yep, I heard that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, for jobs and stuff, yeah. And that's the thing is, my youngest son, he can't keep money in his pocket, but he has all these good tools, all the good preps. He's got like 10 5-gallon metal gas cans, not the plastic ones, the good metal ones, out in the shop there, and he has dates on them. And he goes, oh, okay, I'm going to fill the car up with this one. Goes, fills the can up again, put a new date on it, puts it at the other end of the row. And so he cycles through his gasoline all the time like that. He has, just about every type of craftsman tool out there ever made. He's got a propane barbecue grill and about 6 or 7 20-pound bottles for it.
Yeah.
And he's got I think he has like 20 now of the 5-gallon water jugs that go in the water coolers. He's got those out in the apartment out there in back. And yeah, he's got just a lot of stuff. Oh, and the alcohol, cases and cases of alcohol that he does not like.
That's good for training.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's what I got. I used to, for a while,
I'd probably for bartering.
Oh yeah, that's every time I went to the liquor store for stuff, I'd buy like 6-8 those little airline bottles of whatever, and I got like 3 2-gallon buckets packed with the lids on it. I know what's in it, and they'll stay there. And something comes around and you need it. Some of them are you could use for antiseptic if you had to. Yeah. Other ones, nope, trade them out. It's like, oh, I have Jack Daniels. You do? Yeah. I'll take that. I'll take that spade shovel you got there that you're not using. Here's a bottle.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a. Oh, and he's also been collecting boxes of candles, cheap candles, free ones from garage sales and stuff. He goes around near the end of the garage sale. Nobody's bought the candles, and he offers them a ridiculous amount. And sometimes they just say, "Here, take it. Just get it out of here."
Yeah, it's going. If not, it's going on the curb for trash pickup on the next pickup day.
Yeah. So
me and my friends used to do that. We knew where all the garage sales were on the weekend. We knew trash pickup was Wednesday. Tuesday nights, we're driving around in Mom's station wagon, going to all the places that had garage sales, rooting through the stuff. We found all kinds of cool stuff. And they didn't care as long as we didn't make a mess of the trash. Just go through the boxes. Like, oh, take that. Ooh, I'd like that. Ooh, my mom would like that. What are you looking at there, Gil? You got that look of you got.
I was looking at Pete's comment. Good bugging equipment and good
bug out equipment.
Yeah, bug in and bug out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thinking.
So my next video on a sofa survivalist will be out on Friday. It has to do with growing your own food. Nope, that's
Good
not food,
man.
That's nope.
I'm sorry. Back in the day, a bunch of us in 1970, I graduated in 75. A bunch of us went on a senior trip and went down into Los Angeles from Arizona. Went to Disneyland. Went down to Olivera Street. Bunch of them bought T-shirts that had saying "Grow Your Own," and they thought it was tomato plants.
Nice. All right, that explains what you just did there. It brought back a memory.
Yeah, it's they'll say, grow your. They thought they were talking about growing tomato plants, and they did that. And even one better on that, my brother and I and our cousin built a 7-story treehouse in my grandmother's front yard, taking up 3 different trees.
In the front yard.
In the front yard, a poplar, a willow, and I'm not sure what the other tree was. Had these long, stringy pink flower things on it. But we built seven floors to it.
Yeah.
The top one, my cousin, while we were gone for a couple months, built a greenhouse on top, and he was growing that stuff in there.
Nice.
And we were out there. Some other kids were running up and down the street causing stuff. Cop showed up. No, that was so-and-so down there. They went down there and turned into that driveway down there. The other 3 went up over there. And one guy goes, "What do you got up there in that treehouse up there?" And my cousin, deadpan, goes, "You can't tell. Those are tomato plants. It's time. It will be about another 3 weeks. It'll be time to plant them out here."
Yeah. Okay,
he said it's so deadpan and serious. They go, "Oh, okay."
We just wanted to get it a little closer to the sun for better illumination. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the things boomers did. Yeah.
Oh, that's what he meant. Montages ahead. No, months. You have
Yeah.
to scroll down to the last one. Gotta love autocorrect. Or auto do whatever it wants.
Hey,
Hey, Kaylin.
Kaylin, good to see you.
All right, Kaylin, what is your dream prep besides a chauffeur in a car?
Larger apartment, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Well, she makes
A
a comment
larger,
about
cheaper apartment.
getting a chauffeur in a car. I know she jokes about that a bit.
Yeah. Kaylin has good ideas.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, like I said, I've gotten just about everything I need. The only thing I don't have that I might want to get is a pre-charged pneumatic rifle.
I think a MIG welder is next on the list for me.
And an older pickup, a 1-ton or 2-ton pickup that has a crew cab on it that is pre-electronic ignition, all that crap. So it's all mechanical. Portable sun to hang off her deck. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
And you can bring it inside at night so it gets dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A portable sun would be nice. If
Yeah,
you're growing stuff.
You could use that up there.
Yeah, it's the one that was making it big was the Texan Air Force. Texan was the company, Air Force was the model, and that was a 50 caliber, and they were hunting bears with that sucker, air rifle. And then, of course, AEA came out with a 72 caliber one, which is basically a 12 gauge shotgun slug. And
Kaylin says a shooter with a side scope that works for thick glasses wearers.
There you go.
Yep.
I have a 10 millimeter cannon, shoots tennis balls.
Yeah.
Little hairspray.
Cool.
Little hairspray. Little grill igniter. And boom. Throw tennis balls or potatoes or whatever else fits in the tube. Golf balls.
A can of Bud Light.
Yeah. I'm yet to find a piece of PVC pipe that fits a full soda or Coors Light, depends on what size the can is, perfectly. You have without having to wrap it in like, a rag or something.
Yeah.
I think you might want to wait a month to open it after it lands. It might be shaken up just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, Pete. There's a channel called Maccabee Speed, and that's all he does is all the different type air rifles. He gets them and tests them out and stuff. He had his AEA Zeus 72 caliber. Had to send it back to the shop. When it came back, he aired it up, set it up with the chronographers. I can't pronounce the word. The chronographs to tell how fast it was going. When he pulled the trigger, it dumped the entire chamber, bottle of the chamber into it in one shot. It has the speed recorded and everything else, and it's currently, standing as a world record for an air rifle. But it dumped everything out of it, about knocked the guy on his butt, and just blew through the target.
Yeah.
Chronograph, yeah. But yeah, that one that's what made me slow down on my eagerness to get an air rifle. It dumped the entire thing in one shot, and that was like a hypersonic round coming out of that sucker. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. He had several cameras going, and he recorded it with several cameras, and it was just amazing. But the look on his face when he pulled the trigger it's like he's fired a bunch and he doesn't flinch, but also it's like, what the heck happened? Yeah, it was amazing things. But then one of the guys I used to have on my channel all the time until he totally got off of YouTube, Dave at Southern Ohio Prepping, I'm not sure if his channel's still up or whether he just stopped making stuff, but he got a Hatsan 25 caliber, and he got so good at that thing in his backyard, he was shooting a deck of a playing card up sideways, and he was cutting them in half. He with the Zeus, he wears earmuffs ears because it sounds like a 50 caliber rifle being fired off, but at 72, because you still got the explosive concussion of that air coming out of that barrel, and it's loud, it cracks. But yeah, he was wearing his ear protection and stuff on that, and it's just insane.
Yeah.
All right. Woof.
Getting there.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, what else? Oh, hang on. Where is it? Here it is. Nope. Yep, that's the one button. Then, of course, this might come in handy too.
Oh, yeah.
couple years worth of freeze dried food.
That's not freeze dried. That's in the tubs, yeah, in the buckets. I'm gonna say everything else on the racks there is number 10 cans. Yeah.
10 cans of freeze dried food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thrive Life. Yeah. What else here? Excuse me. Yeah, one thing we learned the hard way with one of the number 10 cans back. When was this? We were doing this. This was 99, 98. We got some
freeze dried.
But it was the textured was it TSP, textured soy protein, whatever, the imitation meat and stuff.
Ew.
Yeah. My wife ordered it. I'm like, okay. Used it once or twice, and it sat for about 6 months. Went to open it up again. It's like, ooh, no, green stuff growing in here.
Yeah. Once you open freeze dried food, it needs to be eaten because it literally has zero moisture in there, and any humidity, it wants it. It will take it, and it will go bad really quick. So that's why when you do freeze dry, like you get the number 10 can of beef, you better use that within a day or two. I don't care what that little plastic cap, it is not keeping the humidity out.
Yeah.
So that's why 99% of my stuff is in small, one portion bags. Like I'll do like a pound of ground beef, cook it, and then throw it now freeze dry, and I'll freeze it as what was 1 pound ground beef now cooked. So if you want to make tomato sauce or something with ground beef, and your recipe calls for a pound of ground beef, there it is. It's already cooked. You open it up, eat it. Yeah, textured vegetable protein. Bleh.
Yeah. But now the only thing in the number 10 cans that we haven't had it go bad that was I'm not sure it was just freeze dried or just dehydrated was the minced onions.
They're usually dehydrated, which still has moisture, and they don't last forever either.
Yeah. But they last long enough for Chris to go through it using in the different dishes she uses it and dumps it into.
I mean, I freeze dry base ingredients. We talked about that the other night.
Yep.
I mean, I have raw onions I freeze dried. I have raw leeks I freeze dried, but then I'll blanch onions to get them. That helps them rehydrate better, and peppers and whatever other base ingredients I have. So, wife's like, "Hey, I forgot to buy onions." I'm like, "Hold on, I'll be right back." Go grab a jar of onions, open it up, and it makes the nice sucking sound because it had O2 absorbers in there. Give her what she needs, and I'll put another O2 absorber in there and throw it back in the big vacuum chamber and suck the air back out, and it's still good. Just don't leave it open for very long.
Yeah.
Vanessa says nothing lasts forever. The government switched to saying shelf-stable, semi-perishable decades back.
Yep. It's like I just went to FedEx right before the live stream, dropped off a big box of freeze-dried stuff for my daughter, and it doesn't weigh anything. I mean, it was a 10 by 10 by 20 box, and they asked me, is it lithium batteries, liquid, fragile, or perishable? I'm like, and I if it's just one woman, I always go, perishable, huh? And she's like, oh, please, what is it? I'm like, there's 8 gallons of tomato sauce in there. She went, what? I said, it's freeze dried. It doesn't weigh anything. So if you add water to it, it'll be perishable.
Until then, it's not.
Until then, nope. I was like, it's cheaper than actually sending jars of sauce out to the Midwest than in freeze dry it and do it that way. It pays for itself in that. Plus, my daughter loves the stuff and doesn't have enough space to cook everything she wants. So I just make stuff for her and send it to her.
That's good.
Yeah, I just did a complete inventory on my storage totes of all my freeze-dried food. Took all day last Sunday. Wrote everything down, quantities, tub number, and then put it in the spreadsheet. So now I can search it. And then I printed it for my wife, and her jaw hit the floor. She's like, "You literally have that much food down there?" I was like, "Uh-huh."
Hey, rose-colored glasses.
You hungry?
Logan? Good to see you again. Vanessa says you can download the food inspection manuals and technical orders, etc. from the internet or your local federal library depository. Your regional site is at the University of Connecticut main library. Great fun going into that library.
I'll bet.
Thank you, Angel.
Yep. First in, first out. That's your rotation. It goes in first,
Yeah.
it's the first one to come out. Don't keep putting the new stuff in front of the old jars. I found a jar a couple days ago and went, ooh, how did I miss this one? It was behind something when I stacked all the new stuff in front of it 2 years in a row. And I pulled it out. I'm like, that's way back here. Let me see, make sure I got my dates right. And I was like, oh, crap, this is from 2016. Yeah, no, it's no good. The lid had already popped. Ugh. Let me go
All
stir
right.
my sauce.
Here we go.
Sauce again.
So this is one of the old Dodge's crew cabs I would like to get.
Yeah.
You know, 45, 56, or some of the crew. I mean, just 2-door, 4-door. I mean, some of these are just so cool, and they are built way tougher than cars these days are.
Yeah.
And of course, they put they do put modern engines in them. But yeah, it's not sliding across, does it? Nope, it's not. So one of these things is really easy to make EMP proof, especially with it's got the V12 or the V8 Cummins all mechanical engine in it. That's not going to let me click on anything. Okay. But yeah, I mean, this is back when automobiles were made cool, and then they go and put modern stuff on these old babies.
Yeah, the old power wagon. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a mix of modern and old, and it's yeah. I just want one of these with the dual starter on it. Both an air starter and an electric starter. This would be my dream vehicle for and a little bit of prepping, but just to have it for normal everyday use. If we never even got an EMP, I'd be happy with this thing.
Yeah, Vanessa Kitty just said she found out she can order a 350 crate motor from Walmart. I don't know if I would trust that or not. I don't know who built it, and is it balanced and all of that. It's just not sure I'd go with a 350 crate motor from Walmart and put it in a car.
Well, the one channel I've been following, he does a lot of the mechanical diesel work, where on the mechanical engines where there's no electronic fuel injection, all the old stuff.
Right.
Cummins I can't remember the B model. I think it was. He said, 6-cylinder, 12-valve mechanical diesel motor from years back. Partnered with a company in China to build it per spec, and then the company in China made improvements to it with some of the problems that people were having over here, and he re-engineered a couple of pieces to make things work a little bit better, so they weren't breaking from the original Cummins engines. And he goes, these ones coming from China now from this particular factory are built better than the American-made Cummins from back in the 40s.
Yeah.
And he says they're ready to drop in. You order it, it's ready
to go. Just bolt your accessories on and off you go. Yep.
Bolt your stuff on, oil it up, hand crank it over a few times the first time you're doing it, and then you hook it up and he goes, yeah. They also have the bell housings for dual starters on it.
Yeah, the air starter. You said that earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is for the one coming from China. Right. You can order the bell housing from China with it for dual starters on it. So it's like, oh, man, my wife's gonna kill me. I gotta quit watching this guy.
Yeah, well, I still got the 289 we pulled out of my grandfather's Fairlane wagon, and that ran in my Pinto for 100,000 miles, and I still got that in a C4 transmission sitting in my trailer. That's probably going to wind up in my my Ranger here in the next few years. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the only thing that worries me right now about stuff is with CMEs and stuff is that I don't have an EMP proof vehicle other than the 1939 Ford tractor sitting across the street, which gets up to a top speed of 30 miles an hour.
Well, we can do bug out from your bug out in a tractor? Really?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying, that's not going to do it for me. That'll keep working the land and making food. But I want a vehicle that I. You're in
the middle of stinking nowhere. Where are you going to go?
I'm going to go to California and rescue my wife and sons and bring them back here.
Okay. You see something like that coming, they better get their butts in gear and just move.
Yeah.
And not have to wait for you to come and get them, because, yeah, that distance, and I don't care what you're driving, you're not going to get there because the roads are just going to be clogged with all the dead vehicles. So you might want to rethink that plan. If there's an EMP and all the cars die, you're done.
Put a snowplow in the front.
Yeah.
Just push them out of the way.
Good luck moving that semi out of the way. All 35 of them that are locked up on the I-9.
Well, in that case, then I put it down in compound, low range, and 4-wheel drive, and just.
Yep.
Yeah. That's one of the things I'm trying to get a hold of the guy I sold my 1965 regular cab to. That would because that one had a 283 V8 in it, and it was the tough old girl, but we didn't have room for it, and so the wife said, "Get rid of it. You don't drive it hardly at all." So,
of course,
yeah.
And you got married? Why? Just kidding. Now you don't have anything. See how that works?
No, now we got three properties, and 2 are totally paid for, and the third one's going down fast.
Well, good. Then go find your old truck and buy it back.
That's what I'm trying to find. Yeah. Find out where in the heck Gary is at.
So I'm gonna bail here. I got a bunch of stuff to do before the wife gets home, like clean up my mess in the kitchen. I will catch you. Yeah, well, that happens when you cook all day and you're on a live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will catch all you guys later. Gil probably later on tonight. Shadow, yep. I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
And watch for my Sofa Survivalist video popping out next Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might throw one in the middle of the week somewhere just for the heck of it, because I got a couple to do. So, all right. Catch you all later.
All right. See you later, Mark.
Catch you later, Mark.
It's just about time too. Make it for last week where we went way over.
Well, I think it's time to wrap things up anyway. So we covered the most of the thing anyway. So,
all right, I'll get out of here too.
yeah. Okay, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And I will see you next week. Same time, same channel. And take care. Stay safe. And remember, be part of the solution, not the problem. God bless.